don't I? Well, we'll do that for a minute. Hello! Nobody's here to talk to, but that's fine. Welcome to my stream. It's been ages, and I've forgotten my apron, but that's fine. I've been setting up a studio kitchen, is why it has been so long, because I found cooking in my actual kitchen just too much fucking work. Honestly, I had to clean it every time. Today, I have a guest, which I'm really excited about. Are we calling you the non-compliant ginger, or your name? What's your preference?
You can do both.
Both. Alright, well, I'm joined by the non-compliant ginger. Hopefully there will be a podcast starring the non-compliant ginger eventually, and when there is, we will, Jesus, let you know. That was loud. I don't know what that was. We might die. Who knows? Cool. Alright, so today, as the board says, we're making a chocolate cake that's going to hopefully be shaped like a bat in honor of Halloween/Beltane.
Yes, it's Beltane in the southern hemisphere, Halloween in the northern hemisphere, and so we're going to be doing a sexy bat.
Yeah, that's the theory. Sexy bat.
Sexy.
We'll see how that turns out. Probably not well, but that's the
A
fun
bat
of
in
it.
a negligee.
Oh god. we should have gotten something for that, but maybe we can make it out of fun if we get bored. See how we go.
Just ice on some red.
Yes. Oh god.
Frou
yes.
frou.
Frills. I love it. Alright, well we'll see how we go. A sexy bat is the goal.
I think that was my phone
Oh well.
shitting itself. I don't know.
Alright, and today we're making an Anne Reardon recipe, although I've altered it a bit because I do that. So we're gonna make the best chocolate cake from her recipe book, and we're gonna see how that tastes. But we're gonna make it Lizified because I
Yes.
make good
Oh,
cakes.
just, the book is called
Oh yes.
Anne Reardon Crazy Sweet Creations.
Yeah.
How to cook that, and it's page 32.
Yes, if you want to make it yourself. Oh, we have a viewer. Hello,
Hi.
viewer. Say hello if you'd like to. Yeah, let us know you're here. That could also be the bot that monitors my chat, so there might not be anyone there, and
Hey, bot.
it's really hard to know. Either way, that's fine. What was I gonna say? Yes, so I talk about Anne Reardon a lot. I love her YouTube channel, How to Cook That. It's great. Very helpful, and today we're making her best, apparently, chocolate cake. So, let's do it. I might go get an apron.
Okay, I'll
And I
entertain the bot.
leave you to entertain. Oh, there's two people, so now
Oh.
at least one of them isn't a bot. So you
There
can
we
talk
go.
to that person and see if they'll tell you who they are. Say
Hey,
hello.
I am Helen, the non-compliant ginger, joining Liz here today on Bake This Noob. And we're baking the best chocolate cake from Anne Reardon's book.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. I've never been on this before, so it's very exciting. I am wearing my NASA t-shirt. No, apron. It's an apron. Duh. And we're making the best chocolate cake, and it's being Lizified.
Yes.
Because when we were off the channel, she was going, "What the hell? Why isn't there this and that in it?" So now,
Well, it needs vanilla. Yes, it has been a long time, big effing idiot. I always really struggle to say your name. I'm sorry, because it feels like I'm being mean to you. Yeah, it's been a long time because I made a studio kitchen. My dad helped me build a studio kitchen. So yeah, because I was really struggling to cook in my kitchen, because every time I did, I had to clean it, and that took me ages. And I just couldn't be bothered. So
you can't let people see how we really live.
I know, right? Exactly. So I needed to, set up a stage where I can pretend.
You have your own.
Yes, I literally only made my own merchandise so that I could buy it. I have my bake this noob.
Whereas my NASA one says, I need my space.
I can't give you space. This is a very small space. I'm sorry. Cool. Well, we're gonna have fun and bake a chocolate cake. And if you want to tell us how you've been, we'd love to hear about it.
Miss Liz, what do you need first?
Well, that's a great question. We should probably preheat the oven. And this is the first time I've used this oven, so we're gonna see how it goes.
Very exciting.
It is 180 degrees.
Have you had a special guest before, or is it?
Well, I've had a guest.
Oh well.
But they weren't in person.
Oh.
So it was just their voice on the screen.
Oh, so I'm the first.
Yeah, the first real person I've had, which is I'm very excited.
How do you know I'm real?
Well, I don't know. I guess you could be a robot.
I
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
I kind of creak.
Be a robot?
I kind of creak like a robot. I'm that old.
I also creak like a robot. All right, cool. So I've turned on the oven, and the really cool thing is now I will be able to show you what's in the oven. Well, it's cooking if you feel like it. I always want to watch things cook in the oven, but I'm weird, so who knows?
I used to entertain my kids by buying a cheap wig and putting it in the washing machine so they could watch it.
That is a great idea. I might have to steal that idea.
Yeah. If you have a front loader that's got a clear thing, you can put it in there and they can watch the wig go around for hours.
That's amazing. Alright. Oh, we have to melt things in the microwave. Luckily, I have a microwave, but it's not plugged in.
Okay, let me give you the butter.
That would be good. Thank you.
While you're down there.
Yes.
Nothing.
Alright.
Bloody hell. Okay.
We have a microwave.
I'm not intimidated at all.
It's a bit dirty, but that's fine.
Remind me never to do a baking channel because look at all this stuff.
It's a lot of work. And today is probably going to be a lot of trial and error because I haven't actually cooked in the kitchen before. Not fully set up. I cooked in it.
Virgin kitchen.
It is, yeah. Getting all up in that virgin kitchen.
With our sexy bat.
Yeah, that was the great cake for the first time in the kitchen. I did make donuts in the kitchen, but I only had this. I only had half of it. And a deep fryer, and that was kind of it.
Alright, come on. Stop fannying about.
Yes, I know. I need to melt chocolate. Ooh, this is my housemate's old oven, or old microwave, and it's dirty, but that's fine. We're going to ignore that. You know what we also don't have? A bowl that I can put in the microwave. Do you want to go get one, or should I go get it?
Well, I don't know where they are.
I'll go get it then.
Honestly, it's my first time to her house. First time in this kitchen, and she's saying, go get a bowl, and I'm like, well, I don't know where you keep them.
Well, I mean, you'd have figured it out.
Oh, after 45 minutes.
Fine. Alright, so we need...
So we need... How much?
I don't know. That's a good question. Well, so 200 grams, except we're making 3. So we need 300 grams of dark chocolate, which is over there.
I thought you were melting butter.
And butter. Doing both at once.
So confused.
Butter and chocolate.
Okay, that's milk chocolate.
Well, we're going to use...
Mini dark chocolate. Well, make up your mind.
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free? Well,
Not chocolate. We want dark chocolate, so that's these two. Yeah, so the flour is gluten-free because Helen can't have gluten. So, yeah.
That's what you get for going to Peru in 2009 and getting a bug.
I didn't know you could get a bug that made you allergic to gluten.
Okay, stupid me was in Peru, in Cuzco.
Yeah.
In the world's...
That one. This one.
This one? In the world's highest Irish pub, because that's what you do when you're in Peru, of course.
Of course, yes. You go to an Irish pub, sure.
Yeah, and you order the vegetarian pizza.
Oh, you've told me about the pizza.
Yes.
Yeah.
While you're listening to Johnny Cash on the jukebox and watching a toy train run around the ceiling.
As you would. Yes,
amongst the Christmas decorations in July.
Very logical.
So, after 3 slices, I wondered what the white chewy stuff was.
Oh God, yes,
And so I asked the waiter, who didn't speak any English.
Of course.
And he said, koi. And I said, koi, thinking it must be some sort of potato, because we were in the home of the potato.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he says, koi. Koi. Koi, 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 koi.
Oh God.
And it was guinea pig.
So much for vegetarian. And so that gave you a bug that made you allergic to gluten?
I got some sort of parasite that tore up my innards.
Oh.
And I got leaky gut syndrome.
Oh.
And then autoimmune from that.
Oh, Jesus.
So, ta-da!
Worst guinea pig ever.
Filthy thing.
Ew. That's gross. Have I tried chickpea paste? No. No.
Oh, paste or pasta?
Pasta?
Yes,
oh, it is pasta.
I have tried chickpea pasta. It's really nice.
Is it? I'll have to tell my housemate because he is also gluten-free.
It's better than
and struggles with pasta.
It's better than lentil pasta.
Well, that's why he uses it at the moment because lentil was the best he could find. We'll try that. Thank you. That's a great tip. I didn't know chickpea pasta was a thing, let alone a good thing.
I think you can get it at Coles or Woolies.
Hopefully, because that's where we buy it from. So we need 315 grams, but plus half. So it's like 157 plus 350. 15. Let's do the 315 and then the 157. Do you know what I also didn't bring? A knife. I'm just getting used to the kitchen. Bear with me here. Alright,
And she's expecting me, the noob virgin, to know where everything is. Because she's looking at me like, well, go get it, slave. And I'm like, I don't know where it is. I'm standing in a garage that's full of bicycles.
It is full of bicycles. But we're going to make cake in it, and it's going to be fun. So we need about 300. 1, 2, 3, and a bit.
Look at you measuring things. I never used to do that.
Weight is easier to measure it by. We needed 315.
That'll do.
319. That's close, right? Go a bit more. I like to get specific.
Do you?
Yes.
I'm wait till we ice this shit because I'm near enough's good enough.
Yeah, no, fair enough. All right, now we need 157 because they're making it. So the recipe has it as 2 cakes, so we need 3 to make our bat shape. So I'm doing the recipe plus half, which my maths is always iffy at the best of times. So it'll be fun. 157-ish.
What we're planning on making is a bat shape and then adding boobs to it.
Yes, for Beltane.
For Beltane, because apparently boobs is equated with
sexy. Yes.
Sexy.
Well, I mean, so can you...
What else we could add to it? I mean, equal opportunity.
I know, right? We so should. I'm really tempted by that.
If there's extra cake.
We should. Oh, God, yes. But which end do you put it on? The back end or the front end? Thank you.
Thank you. Head? I don't know.
We'll figure it out. It'll be a work in progress. So I was actually going to ask you, I vaguely know about Beltane, but I actually don't know a lot about it. So I was going to ask you to tell me a bit about Beltane.
Well, Beltane is like the love festival.
Oh, yes.
It's the first of the fire festivals in the pagan Celtic calendar.
Okay.
Where they're celebrating the end of the dark times, the end of winter, and yippee! Everything is fertile, everything is coming into season.
Okay. So it's a fertility.
It's a the spring equinox is more about fertility.
This one's just about...
This is about whoopee!
Yeah, excitement.
You know, supposedly, in the northern hemisphere, hooray, hooray, the 1st of May, outdoor sex begins today.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I wouldn't have sex outside at the moment. In Melbourne, where we are, there's quite a bit of flooding happening.
Yes. Also, a few more weeks yet. A couple more weeks to Beltane.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And Halloween.
Yeah. So is Beltane on Halloween-ish, roughly?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But not in where you are, big effing idiot, because I'm pretty sure you told me you're in the northern hemisphere.
So you'll be celebrating Halloween, but the seasons are flipped for Down Under, so even though everyone's running around like, yippee, Halloween, it's actually Beltane.
In Australia.
So,
yeah.
fire festival, light the fire on the hill, jump over it, go off into the woods and have sex.
Here, you stir that.
All right, man.
Because you're by the camera, so they can see
Oh.
you stir it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Southeast coast. Yeah, so it's not Beltane where you are, but it is Beltane where we are. And because in the States, you wouldn't get the opportunity to combine Beltane and Halloween, we do. So we're gonna have a sexy bat cake. It's gonna be great. And chocolate, because chocolate is an aphrodisiac.
That's
and
right.
It's delicious. Like,
And
why else would you want? Why wouldn't you want chocolate?
Well, all sorts of things over the years have been thought to be aphrodisiac.
So many
Strawberries,
things.
champagne, all the cliches.
Rhino horns.
Ugh, don't start me.
Yeah. Isn't caviar meant to be an aphrodisiac too? Yeah, booby bat cake. That's the plan. Alright, it's gotta go back in the microwave for 30 seconds. Oh, you can smell that the oven hasn't ever been used before because it smells like burning dust. So that's okay. All the dust will burn away and it'll be fine.
Just a hunger, burning dust. You're gonna want me here every week.
Honestly, yes, I already did. So it's
I'm
way
just
more
adding
fun.
so much to this.
You are. You're great. You're keeping me entertained. I'm enjoying it. And the booby cake was your idea. So
Well, yes.
I'm here for that. 100%.
I'm full of stupid ideas.
But like in the best way.
Yes.
Like stupid, fantastic ideas.
What we're thinking is that once we've got our cakes cooked, we're going to use buttercream icing to decorate half the bat each. So that's going to be a circus to begin with.
Yes.
And then we're going to swap sides and make a boob for the bat each and not show each other what we're doing.
Yes, that's the plan.
So mismatched boobs and mismatched bat.
Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. Honestly, I'm really excited.
How can it go wrong?
It can't go wrong at all. It's gonna be the best cake ever. Oh, whatevs. Where'd my cloth go? I just keep kind of chucking it.
Well, don't throw it down there. Who knows where that's been? I'm not eating this cake now.
I mean, it's not touching the cake. It's just touching the counter. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I need like a... Oh, I forgot. My dad made these little like towel handles on the edge of the bench. So this kitchen is beautiful, and my father made it for me, and I'm like so proud and so impressed, and it's great. And it's got like, you can't see it very well. I might do like a tour at some point when my garage isn't as dirty around it as it is. Not dirty, just full of stuff.
My dad made my grandkids a bunny rocker. And
Oh, yeah?
it was so heavy that they couldn't rock it.
Of course, yeah. That makes sense. Mind you, yeah, this is really heavy too. Like, oh god, I hope that's not gonna... Oh, ow, I touched the oven.
Well, don't! Duh!
It might warp my... So I had to, if you feel here, I had to cover all this in food safe, like, varnish. And then we did the frying on it with the deep fryer, and it got too hot, and it warped it and made it bubble and come off. So I have to do it again. And now I'm worried that the oven's going to do the same thing. Is all the chocolate melted, or does it need to go in the microwave again? Microwave again.
Still chunky.
Yeah, we don't want chunky.
Don't want chunky?
So yeah, so right now we're making the best chocolate cake ever, apparently. Will you hold that, please?
And not lick it?
Yeah, please don't. Otherwise I have to wash it.
Guinea pig cooties.
Oh yeah, no, I know why you're getting pig cooties. Thank you very much.
I've done so many parasite cleansers. There's nothing living
I
in me
bet,
anymore.
yeah. Oh god, that would be the worst.
Oh,
It's almost enough to put me off traveling, not gonna lie.
Me and South America just don't get on.
Really? I've always wanted to go to South America, specifically Peru, too.
Well, when Bill and I were traveling in Hawaii together, he said, so where do you want to go next? And I went, I said, you know what, part of me is, when I could get my ex to talk about the future at all, he would say he wanted to go to Peru and see Nazca and Machu Picchu.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, part of me wants to get there first and send him a postcard. So that's what we did.
That is the best reason ever to go to Peru,
And when
honestly.
we were in Nazca, and we were looking at Nazca, we were looking at this graveyard where they basically put buried people standing up, and they just desiccated, so they become like mummies.
Oh yeah.
In town, I found a postcard of that cemetery with the desiccated mummies, and sent it to my ex saying, having a great time, wish you were here.
That is an excellent, excellent postcard to send.
Hey, hi, Kriana.
Hi! I'm glad this is a good day for you to turn up. I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah, substitute mum is in the house.
Yes, Peru. Yeah. What do you like about Peru? Big? I'm gonna call you Big. I like Big better.
Yeah, big effing deal. What do you fancy about Peru?
Yeah, what's it about Peru that draws you to it?
Obviously not the guinea pig pizza.
Yeah, don't eat the guinea pig pizza. I do have a Helen. A fantastic Helen who is amusing me with travel stories, which she has many
we're mixing up stuff and I'm talking about disgusting pizzas in
Peru. Alright, that looks like it's not chunky anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
Yeah. Just so you know, Kriana, we're making a Beltane / Halloween chocolate cake, which is going to be shaped like a bat with boobs, because Beltane and Halloween.
Maybe a penis if we have enough
cake. And can figure out where to put it.
A hermaphrodite. Well, in between the boobs.
See, that just anatomically doesn't make sense to me, Helen.
A boob bat doesn't make sense. Why are you fretting now?
I mean, you make a really excellent point. Okay, so we've got chocolate and butter.
Yes. Now what do we throw in here?
Stirring between each until melted. Mix in the sugar and then add the eggs. So we need to put sugar in now.
Mm-hmm.
Then why have you got them out of order, Anne Reardon? Don't like it when they do that.
You tell her.
I will. I love you, Anne, but get your shit together. Machu Picchu.
Email her on her thing and say, we need to talk about you getting your shit together. And see
We should see what happens. Kriana has said that, Helen, there will always be enough cake for a micro penis.
This is a family-friendly channel?
No, it's not.
Oh, good.
I swear.
Because I've got a micro penis story.
Oh, really? Okay, well, let me read the Big's comment, and then you can tell me your micro penis story. I don't know if I want to know.
Oh, it's the only part of the world you haven't been to. Wow.
Oh.
So you have been everywhere.
That's amazing. That's really cool.
I'm so envious.
Me too. Have you been to Australia? Well, he tells us about Australia. Nice!
Yeah.
How exciting.
Melbourne? Yes.
What did he say?
Melbourne.
Oh, he's been to Melbourne.
I have a pen pal who I knew in the 80s who has suddenly reconnected with me and is like, hey, I'm going to be in Melbourne with my wife. And I'm like, but I
don't speak to you anymore.
Yeah, this is awkward. I haven't responded yet. I don't know what to do.
Is that related to the micro penis story or
no? That's a different story. Oh, you want the micro penis?
I do. Been to Oz twice. Nice. That is so cool. You're very well traveled.
Now, Kriana, I know you've been to Japan a couple of times. Admittedly, you can never have too much Japan.
I haven't been to a lot of places. Never been to Japan. Went to Thailand. Been to Europe a little bit. And I've been to North America and here. And New Zealand. That's it, though.
I have been to all 7 continents.
I know. I'm mad jealous about Antarctica, not gonna lie. Have you been to Antarctica, Beak? Because that would be super impressive. 2 Antarcticans. Now, what's half of 485? It'd be about 243-ish. Cool.
You're talking to someone who was a checkout chick, and they probably call them customer service agents now.
Probably.
Back in the days where we had to do the math in our heads.
Oh, yeah. See, that would have been fucked.
And you've been to Thailand, Kriana. So what's your favourite stuff about Japan?
No, not to Antarctica. You gotta go, man.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna put the sugar in. Helen's gonna mix it, and then we're probably gonna need to move to a bigger bowl.
Okay.
I also would like to put the microwave away, but your butt's kind of in my way.
If I had $1 for every time someone said that.
Come on.
Oh, micro penis story. I keep forgetting. There was this dude that I used to ballroom dance with. And we'd flirted on and off for a number of years. And finally we were both single at the same time.
Oh, yes.
And we thought, yeah, all right, let's do this. So we're back at my place and we're doing the thing. And For starters, he starts licking my face.
Ew!
Just no.
That is not acceptable.
And all I can think is, I'll have to put my moisturiser back on afterwards. And it's the only time in my life he, whips his dax off and goes to it. And it's the only time in my life I've thought, is it in yet?
Oh, God.
And then I discover, yes, it is, but it's not touching the sides.
Oh, Jesus. That's really unfortunate.
And so it's like, oh, no, how am I going to escape from this? Fake. And he says, oh, good girl. And I'm thinking, out. Get out.
Jesus, this sounds like the worst experience ever.
It's actually not. And
oh dear.
Anyway, afterwards he starts making himself comfortable and I'm thinking, no, you gotta go.
Leave.
And I said, oh, I'm sorry, but I have to get up early for work and you can't be here when my children wake up and, daffodils are growing. And I don't know why I said that, but I did. And so I booted him out at 2 a.m. and
nice.
The only difference between him being there and not being there is that I had to finish on my own.
Oh, I mean, you were gonna with him there anyway, weren't you? I've never been to Byron Bay, but you have, right?
I don't mind Byron. I mean,
you put this in the other bowl now. Good,
you kind of have to pick your experiences in Byron.
Okay.
Like many's the time I've been sitting watching the sunset and I find myself surrounded by these crusty feral things that are straight from circus school, of course.
Oh, yes.
And they do
people or...
Oh, yeah, people.
Oh, okay.
In a loose sense of the word. And, they've all got dreadlocks and piercings everywhere and maybe haven't bathed in a while. And they've got mad circus skills but nothing else in life.
Oh, dear.
And so I find them sitting at my feet saying, Grandmother, teach us your wisdom. And I think, oh, Jesus, no.
Why?
And so I say, don't take drugs and stay in school, which is not what they want to hear.
Oh, God. It's too late, probably.
Well, yes, if they're in circus school, they've left school.
Yeah. I knew someone who went to circus school.
Cool. Brianna, you do some circus school stuff, don't you? I can't read. I've got multifocals and it's not helping.
Big said Kriana now... Okay, so... Big said, I liked Melbourne, but Byron Bay is a bumhole.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Kriana said, absolutely, the food is my favorite thing about Japan, and the train travel into further out places. Kriana said, Byron stinks like one too. Big said, now we're best friends. Kriana said, yay.
And then, another micro
penis. Oh, a micro penis story.
Next day, the fella phoned me up to threaten me with legal action if I ever besmirched his name, reputation. Oh.
Wow.
Well, we can just call him, Little P, and you can tell us all about it.
He sounds like an absolute delight. I'm really sorry you had to experience that.
I was with a guy for a while. He and his mate decided that they were going to topple Telecom. Telecom, or Telstra, was our big telecommunications thing. And this was in... Well, they both had a shitty experience, and so this is in the days before all the other service providers came out, like Optus and Vodafone.
Okay.
And so they they wouldn't get away with this now, but they called their project Firebomb because a local punk band had a song called Firebomb Telecom.
Right. Okay.
So now you'd be hauled up for terrorism. Yep. Anyway, so they started Project Firebomb to topple the telecommunications people, and then they were going to go after the banks.
And they were going to get away with this, for sure.
They were going to get away with this with, no consequences whatsoever.
Oh, no. Scot-free.
And he made me sign a contract saying I wouldn't tell anyone about it. Anyway, then they went off to a telecommunications conference and discovered that Optus and Vodafone and a few others were just set to launch in the next 6 months, and that they were piddling little nobodies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I never heard much more about it.
I wonder why. Yeah, he does sound like someone you never talk to again, for sure. I'm glad you didn't. What a dick. Except not, because he didn't have one.
Yep.
Alright, you need to help me count these. So I need 8. No, I don't. I need 8 plus 4 is 12. I need all... Oh, that's easy then. I
that's
just need
the whole
carton. That's fine. You need to whisk.
Oh, I need to whisk?
Yep, you're my whisker. Whisk away. Got 12 eggs to whisk in.
What's saying whisker around a menopausal woman?
Wow. Okay,
I can't even tell if it's whisked in there.
Mindful of
it's
that.
just disappeared into the morass.
That's good. That's what we want. Just make it disappear. That's fine.
Swamp monster. I'll tell you what, I'll have big muscles after this.
You will, yes. Baking doesn't give you muscles, but sure makes you feel like you're gonna get muscles. So yes, so Kriyan, I don't think you were here when I said the reason it has been a while since I last streamed is because I realized I couldn't keep setting up my kitchen every time I needed to stream and then taking it all down. It was just too exhausting. So my dad made me a studio kitchen in my garage, which is where we are now. It's not fully set up. Once it is fully set up, I will do like a tour. But it's beautiful and I love it and it's great and I'm excited. And so yeah, we're in my studio kitchen today. I have a studio kitchen.
So there's a noob on the noob channel and there's a virgin kitchen.
Yeah. And we're making a sexy bat cake because
does this mean more stream? It should do.
Yes. I'm hoping so.
And you can let Liz know later if you want me back.
Yeah, for sure. So I have this idea.
We have plans.
I really want to. I've been watching Zumbo's Just Desserts. I watch it every year. There's only 2 seasons, so that tells you how obsessed I am. And I've decided I'm going to do some Zumbo Just Desserts challenges, which will give me a few. Because the other part that kind of stops me from streaming is planning the streams and coming up with ideas. Do you need to swap?
Yes.
Okay, you crack eggs, I'll whisk. So yeah, the coming up with ideas and the planning takes a lot of effort and I just don't do it and then I feel like I'm not prepared enough to stream and so then I don't stream. So I'm going to do a bunch of streams and then I'll have the kitchen and I'll have the streams planned and then the hope is to stream like a lot more.
Because we're full of stupid ideas.
And I also built the studio kitchen so I could stream more days a week. So currently I only stream on Saturdays when my kids aren't here because they're at their dad's house. But with the studio kitchen, I can stream on like a Tuesday when they're at school. So yeah, the hope is to have lots and lots of more streaming.
Lots of more streaming.
Aw. I don't know whose name you're asking for. Helen's. Helen's?
What?
Yes,
Oh, yes,
Helen is lovely. I love Helen. I'm very excited to have Helen here, to be honest. Ever since I started this streaming channel, I've been trying to convince Helen to join me.
Well, when it was in the evening,
It was harder.
It was harder.
Evening is hard for me, too, which is why I wanted to have, the ability to not have to set up. And the reason it was in the evening was because I'd start cleaning my kitchen in the morning, and by the time I was done, it was evening. So now we have it all set up, which is good. This is a lot of fucking eggs. Jesus.
It is. This better work.
Better taste good, right?
I feel like we're just making chocolate scrambled eggs at this stage.
Delicious chocolate. Yeah, honestly, chocolate, that really sounds really off-putting now that I think about it. Chocolate scrambled eggs. I wonder if my kids would even eat that. Probably not. Alright, so we've done all 12 eggs. Okay. Yeah, thank you for the congratulations on my studio kitchen. I'm very excited, and it's beautiful. My dad did, like, a really good job. Yeah, so now I just need to set up, like, the shelving and the storage and stuff and see how that goes. And then I'll be able to give everybody, like, a tour.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's our eggs and our sugar and our chocolate and our butter.
And then we have to add the flour.
Okay, but before we add the flour, we're gonna
do something.
Put the dry ingredients together. So.
Damn.
What?
I never do this sort of stuff.
Oh, well, it goes weird if you don't. Oh, we also
that explains my whole baking career.
We also need, this isn't in the recipe, and I don't know why, so that's why we're doing it, because vanilla in every cake
come on.
is essential. I was just about to add more. Just put the whole thing in. We're making 3 cakes here.
Yeah.
You need vanilla. Vanilla is crucial. Oh, I could huff vanilla. I love vanilla. Vanilla is the best thing. Alrighty. Except it's kind of sloshy.
No, a bat with boobs and a micro penis is going to be the best thing.
Absolutely.
Which one of us is going to decorate the micro penis?
I've never dealt with a micro penis, so I feel like it should be better. You have experience. Just saying.
I don't think I actually touched it with my hand, though.
So
possibly because I couldn't find it in the dark.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, goodness. This might be too much vanilla. This smells very vanilla.
Is that a vomit emoji?
No, I think he's laughing.
Oh, good.
And I think it's from... I don't know.
It's from Big.
No, it is from Big, but I think the face, the guy, I think he's from Critical Role, but I don't know.
No, I'm laughing.
Yeah, laughing. Helen's funny. That's why I like Helen. Well, it's not the only reason I like Helen, but it's one of the reasons I like Helen. She's very funny. What are we doing? Flour.
Flour.
How
Okay,
much
we'll
flour
swap
do we need? Swapping back.
Swapping back.
Alright.
Oh. This look. Have you seen that
It's
YouTube
luscious, right?
of that dog that goes in the bog?
No.
There's this woman who's taking a bunch of dogs for a walk in the middle of winter.
Oh, yes.
And this
of course,
one
as
dog,
you do.
Toby, just goes into a bog and sits there. And she's going, "What
Toby.
are you doing?" And this goes on for 4 minutes, like, "Toby, get out of there!" Oh, and Toby just dives under and
Of
comes
course,
up looking like
yep.
a bog monster.
He's just living his best life,
Yeah,
Toby.
and I feel like that at this point, this is Toby's bog.
He'd be so happy in there. Alright, so we are adding gluten-free flour because Helen is gluten-free because of the
Peruvian poo flu.
yeah, the guinea pig that you ate in Peru.
I got loaded off the plane in Melbourne, sick as a dog, wearing
Oh.
only my t-shirt and socks.
Oh no.
And everything else I never saw again.
Oh, really? Like your suitcase and whatever?
Oh no, I saw my suitcase, but everything that I was wearing, apart
Oh.
from my t-shirt and socks, disappeared,
Oh.
possibly into an incinerator, and were never
Yeah.
seen again.
I mean, can you blame them?
Yeah, I know. Peruvian poo flu, man.
Yeah. Alright, we needed about 300 grams of flour. We've got 311.
Hey, we've got someone else.
Ah, yeah! Hey, Mez, how are you? I mean, I was just talking to you, but, like, since I spoke to you about 20 minutes ago, how are you going? On Facebook, not out loud. That's why you didn't hear it.
I was going to say, really?
Facebook Messenger. So we're doing gluten-free flour, and so we've got 300-ish grams of gluten-free flour.
Toby, get out of the bog!
It does look boggish. I will give you that. Cocoa powder and baking powder, and we're going to put salt in here. And I don't know why Anne Reardon doesn't have salt in her recipe, and I genuinely think we need to email her and say, get your shit together, woman. What is this? Ridiculous.
No salt? What?
I was about to say if you're watching, Anne, but I really hope she's not, because I love her and I don't want to offend her.
What if she's big effing idiot?
Well, she lives in Australia, so I'd be really surprised. I'm glad the oranges were good. The place you're staying looks amazing, and I really need to come see it. Alright, so I got the flour and the salt, which was not in the recipe, and I didn't measure, so just if you're gonna make this,
Put some in.
make it up. That's what I do. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, but we need half of that again. So that's 2 1/4. Is it? Yes, 2 1/4.
Okay, I'll just nod.
That's fine. Teaspoon.
Oh god, I nearly flipped that and...
Yeah, don't do that. Jesus. Helen's wrecking my new kitchen.
Bring Helen.
Ah, yeah, you should come. It's near you, actually.
Where am I going?
Big is saying that he is Anne Reardon. I'd be, honestly, if you were, I'd be fangirling like so fucking hard. I love her. I've met her.
Yeah, look, Anne Reardon, get your shit together. Put salt in your recipe.
And vanilla. What are you doing, woman?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Come on.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
no wonder she's called Big F an Idiot.
It fits. It's all coming together. You should come though. So Mez is house sitting at a house in Croydon.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, and it's beautiful looking. So we need 1/4 cup of cocoa
Ooh,
powder.
why don't you go cook in her kitchen?
Maybe, except it's not her kitchen. It's her
Well-
friend's kitchen.
Well, we'll go cook in her friend's kitchen.
That sounds good. Mez can teach us vegan baking. I really
Yeah.
actually want to learn
Yeah,
vegan
travelling
baking.
noobs.
Traveling noobs.
Instead of the travelling wilburys.
I like it. I like it. I'm
Can I
here
be
for that.
Bob Dylan?
Of course you can. Alright, we need 1/4 and 1/8 of cocoa powder.
Seriously? We need cocoa powder?
I was thinking the same thing. This is what I mean. I'm just concerned that Anne Reardon has lost her mind.
But it's already a bog.
Well, we're just gonna make it boggier, and it's gonna
Look,
be the
she
best.
says it's an amazing kitchen.
Oh, well, there we go.
Travelling nudes. We can do the lamb cake there.
Oh, we should.
An orange lamb cake.
I don't know. If it looks like a lamb, but it's vegan, is it vegan? Should be, right?
It's a vam. I was showing Liz pictures. In America, apparently, you can buy, for Easter, cakes in the shape of lambs, and they're very popular, and people ice them, and they put their icing disasters online. And I said to Liz, we need to do this.
We should. I don't have another whisk. So I figured this would do, right?
So the whizzy thing from the Whizzer.
Yeah.
I know all the technical
The
terms.
beater from the electric mixer. Yes, that's what I'm whisking.
See, you haven't been through menopause. You know the names for things.
No, I don't often. Honestly, that's the ADHD. I
I gotta say, poor Bill, he married a writer, and our whole conversation is around things like, you need to get the thing. What thing? The thing!
See, this is
the
me.
thing that goes in the bizzo.
This is me in public, and I'm like, I swear I do right. I swear I am, like, fully eloquent, and I can word, I can think.
You have
I
the words.
promise. I have the best words, but they don't come out my mouth. Yes, that would be fun.
A homage to lambs.
Yes. Mez raised lambs for a while. Alright, whisk it. Or do you want me to whisk it? This is going to be quite arm intensive.
And slow. Now it looks like Toby's bog.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh God, alright.
Yeah,
let's take...
stop. I was waiting for
Wait,
that.
I'm getting muck on my nice clean apron.
That's what the apron is for.
But...
You can't... I mean, I suppose you can wear an apron. And then worry about it getting dirty.
Yeah.
You do you, friend.
I'd like to wear an apron over my apron.
Yeah, which you should. I have extra aprons if you want to. This is actually really hard to whisk.
I told you. Toby, get out of the bog. Come on, Tobes.
Come on, Toby. I do word. I have the best words. The words just flow.
What are words?
I don't know. Oh, all right. This is very wobbly. I'm a bit concerned about that, but that's fine. We're just gonna whisk it.
You're making a mess.
I always make a mess. That's like my
I'm shocked.
job. Have you seen my house? You shouldn't be shocked. Oh. I do love a day when one can word. However, I get almost no days where I can word, so wording is hard.
I've got to tell you, I've been doing these Vietnam blog entries about my recent trip to Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just to be all sort of white privileged woman about it. And I tell you what, I stop in the middle of a sentence and think, the thing. What was the thing?
Mm-hmm. I forget, like, the word for refrigerator.
The cold thing.
Yeah, the thing that keeps the food cold, you know?
I just refer to everything as the bizzo.
I just call it the thing.
So much so that my friend Rick Kennett, who is one of Australia's premier horror and ghost writers, or ghost story writers.
Oh, name drop.
Yeah, hello. Has a witch who refers to things as bizzos.
Oh, yes.
Because of me.
Oh, really? So you inspired a character in a book? That's great.
He also has Space Nurse Helen.
Oh.
Who, all she ever freaking does is come in and tell them there's a phone call for you or something.
Oh, jeez. So she's the admin, Helen. She's not even a nurse.
I know. And I'm like, will you give Space Nurse Helen something to do, please?
Right, like some character beyond being a lamp. Yeah. You should plug your blog a bit there, Helen. What is your blog called? I can't remember.
Witch and World? Is that it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
That seems familiar.
It does. That sounds about right.
Yeah, so I'm on WordPress. I have a blog and it's about everything.
Yeah.
Currently, it's got lots of travel journal-y stuff in it.
Mm.
And since I got lots of followers for my Vietnam vignettes, I'm now doing bits about my trips to Queensland.
Nice. Oh yes, you've sent me those and I still haven't read them. I'm sorry.
Slacker, I'm leaving.
I know, he should. This is looking amazing though, honestly. I'm excited about this. Just dump it all in, it's fine.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, this is really thick now.
Toby, your bog's ready.
Just about, yeah. Yeah, how's everyone going? I feel like everyone's gone really quiet.
Yes, hello, are you still there?
Oh.
We're so busy entertaining ourselves here.
I know, yeah, it's great. Ah, now I'm all full of cake.
Okay, so, We've got all the ingredients in.
Right, that's what we said. We put like literally 300 grams of chocolate, and then she said to put cocoa powder in, and like, why? I don't understand. Yes.
Hang on.
That's
I've got to
question
lean
for
straight.
Helen.
Can you see? I can't
Yeah.
see it.
Helen, have you ever been to the U.S. and what did you think?
Oh, first time
That's where you met Bill, yeah?
That's where I met
Yeah.
Bill, my husband. In 2008, I had a big breakdown following the death of my mother and pretty much being left at the altar, abandoned at the altar. So, big breakdown, finally got diagnosed with depression and anxiety, got some pills, got a new brain, and then a little while later, a friend of mine said, you should go overseas. And I'm like, but I've got children. And he's like, yeah, you'll always have them. And he said, they're old enough now. So my friends all got together and fundraised for me and sent me to San Francisco for a week, where I had a ball, and to Denver to the World Science Fiction Convention, where I met my now husband.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, love story.
Aww. A nerdy love story.
A nerdy love story.
Best kind.
I married into my tribe finally.
That's good.
And so I've been to Denver, to Lincoln, Nebraska.
Why?
A guy. What else?
Of course.
So that was an experience in itself.
I bet.
Where else have I been? I've been very briefly to Los Angeles, which was confusing.
I've never been to LA except the airport.
I've been to San Diego. I like the zoo.
Oh yeah, I've heard good things.
I dusted a rhino. Or rather, I swept a rhino at San Diego Zoo.
What did?
They give you a broom. For an animal encounter. Apparently rhinos like being swept with brooms.
Okay, sure. I mean, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah. And where else have I been? I've been to Rhode Island, Massachusetts.
Wow, you've been to more places in the U.S. than I have, I think. And I was born there. Well, Bill's not from America.
No, Bill's Canadian. He's from Calgary.
But I assume he likes it.
Look, he's really soppy. So he says anywhere I am is okay by him.
What a cutie.
Yeah, he is. So yeah, he likes it. He does like it.
I mean, Melbourne is nice.
I kind of ask him every now and then, like, are you okay here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to go back home? And he's like, why would I want to do that? And I'm like, I don't know, friends.
You just might. I don't know.
Tim Hortons, I don't know. Go and see the book collection.
She did say.
I swept a rhinoceros, yes.
Alright.
Yeah, I also howled along with wolves.
Oh, yes.
They had a wolf and we were all invited to go a-woo with the wolf.
Oh, yeah? Was that profound?
It wasn't bad, actually.
Okay. I like the howling of wolves. Because it's like...
Well, to get this guy going, we all had to howl first.
Oh, yeah. Well, because it's a community thing. Like, howling for wolves is saying, I am here. Where are you? I'm part of the community. Like, about being connected and not lost. And
so, you know, we did the a-woo, and then finally he put his snout up and did the a-woo.
Aw, cutie.
And then literally the hair stood up on the back of my neck.
Oh, yeah. It would. That would be quite...
There's something
primal. Yeah.
Well, I've got ginger hair, so Neanderthals.
That doesn't help.
The Neanderthal part of myself's going, oh, hell no, where are they?
Wolves! I didn't butter that, but you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna see what happens.
Don't you bang it?
No? Am I supposed to bang it?
Yes, you're supposed to bang.
You bang it then. I don't know.
It gets the bubbles out.
Well, you're supposed to have the bubbles in. Non-compliant. He's shouting at you.
I am non-compliant.
Oh.
Big bog. What?
I'm so confused. What's happening?
Bloody autocorrect.
Something about autocorrect. I don't know. This is too much. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I bothered to weigh them. I never weigh them. But I was like, you know what? I'll just try weighing it, and I'll see what happens. And it's turned to shit, and I don't know how much either of them weigh, and it's going to be fine.
Look, if we have I think having an uneven bat's going to be the least of our problems, quite honestly.
Probably true. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You didn't. Oh, you're going to put more in. I was going to say you didn't spread it.
Yeah, get in there. Wasn't enough cake. You gotta look at the comments. I can't look at it.
Autocorrect is horrible. Yes, it
It
is.
is. It's fucked up my day a number of times. Fucking autocorrect.
I mean, I send weird enough texts as it is without autocorrect horning in on it and
Making it worse.
making it obscene or something.
Helen's the banger. Cakes.
Excuse me?
Oh yes, that's a good. We finished the cake, so we melted the chocolate and the butter, and then we stirred in the sugar and the eggs, and then we sifted. Well, we didn't sift anything. I don't sift shit. Sifting is blech. We mixed the flour and the salt and the baking powder. That was it. And the cocoa powder, and then we mixed it in, and now we're putting it in cake pans.
Ready to cook.
Ready to put in the oven.
What are we going to do while it's cooking?
We're gonna make the frosting.
Oh.
Yeah.
How are you going to get the cakes cool? Because you
The
can't...
freezer.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh. There.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that we won't have the right amount of cake. That's alright. We'll be fine.
Tastes alright.
Oh, good. Not too vanilla-y, because we kind of dumped most of a bottle of vanilla in.
Just right.
Yes, so we're putting in the cakes into the pan to go into the oven. That's the plan. Yes, do you want to explain why you're the non-compliant ginger at all, or are you just going to leave that to be like a mystery?
You explain. You're the one who told me I was that.
Was that? Did I? don't
You're the
remember.
one who came up with
I
that
thought
title.
I said you need to come up with a title, and you proposed the non-compliant ginger.
Oh, wait. No, my friend Angela proposed the non-compliant
Oh.
ginger. She was the one who said non-compliant.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
She's a nurse and midwife, and we know her as Placenta Angela. Because she takes women's placentas and dries them and then feeds them back to them, I
Oh,
believe.
yes, I've heard of that. I thought that was very weird sounding, and I did not want to do it. Which is good, because they didn't offer me anything to do with my placenta when I gave birth to my babies. They just took it away, and I was happy with that.
Yes, I think they did that with me as well. I don't remember. It's a long time ago. My babies are 30 and 33, nearly 33. Get your finger out of that!
Ah!
Oh my god! Hi, welcome to our super professional
I
channel.
always do my finger. It works the best. Oh, that's really hot. Alright.
Do I have chocolate on my face?
No.
Oh, I thought I did.
Oh, I can put chocolate on your face if you'd like me to.
No, get off. Well, I'll just stick my finger in this.
Alright, do that.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay, tell us about...
The non-compliant bit.
Okay, well, my friend Angela reckons that I'm a bit radical and...
I mean, you're a bit.
I am?
Yeah, you don't think like
I
the
don't think...
normies.
I don't think normally. Is that what you're saying?
No. I mean, a little, but no.
Well, I'm neurodiverse.
Yes.
That's my excuse for everything now.
All the best people are. So I'm a bit concerned.
How are we going to fit 3 in there?
Well, I think I'm gonna have to put one in the other oven. But I didn't preheat that. So you tell them about being not compliant. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go put this in the other oven.
Oh, okay. Hi. My friend Angela thinks that I'm non-compliant because I'm a bit of a rat bag. I don't know if that translates to the United States, but I'm standing here on a baking channel licking my fingers, so there we go. Noob fingers, as advertised. It's pretty yummy. I did wash my hands before we began. I'm not that non-compliant. So I guess you could say I've had a bit of a meandering life, and I've never seen a reason not to do exactly what I'm curious about.
Well, yeah, you kind of like, you've not had what I would call like a traditional career path or anything like that, so.
No, a friend of mine who started working in the unemployment sector
20 minutes.
and was doing people's resumes. She said, let me have a go at yours.
Oh, yes.
So I went, alrighty then. So I sent her my resume.
Yep.
And she spent a month on it.
Oh.
On and off. And finally I said, so how's it going? She goes, I can make nothing out of this.
Oh, Jesus.
No,
Really?
not a thing.
Oh.
She said there was no continuity, there was no flow, there were no themes.
Can you see the cake? Not in a way that's interesting.
I mentioned punk culture before. I assume that's a reference to non-compliance. Yeah, it can be. Not that I've ever been a punk. I was of the prime age to become a punk when it first became a thing.
You're too punk to be punk. That'd be too much in a culture. You know what I mean? That's not gonna work.
I don't look good in tartan.
Is tartan a punk thing?
Oh yeah, they all used to dress in tartan.
I thought they dressed in black. I guess I don't know much about punk.
That's goths.
Oh yeah, okay. I guess I see what you mean by tartan.
Yeah, they used to have tartan scarves and things, and
Yeah.
and the horizontal stripes in tartan make me look wider than I am high.
Oh well, fair enough. That's not a good look for anyone, I guess.
I washed my face and hands before I came. I did.
Did you though? Are you sure you did? Are you licking this still, or should I clear it away?
One last lick. What'd you do?
I dropped the whisk that had a lot of chocolate on it. Now there's chocolate everywhere, but that's fine.
Oh, I got a bit that was super vanilla-y. Yum.
Oh, good.
Okay, I think we're done. Stop me licking,
Okay.
she said.
Hold on, I just want to see if this is the signed book. No, it's not. Whew, we're good. Didn't spill chocolate all over the signed copy of the
You
book.
gonna pick your whiskey up?
No, I mean, yes. Eventually. I was going to get there. Alright, so, the cakes need 20-ish minutes. I just wish, thank you. 20-ish minutes.
Mm-hmm. Safety pins, punk jewellery, yes.
Yeah, I remember
Admittedly, in high school, going back to the year, in high school, I dyed my hair black. Mainly so that when my mother sat down opposite me at the dinner table, she'd go like that. And I put a backing on a big black button and put that through one piercing.
Oh, yes.
And I put a safety pin through the other. And
so you were a bit punk.
I was a big punk, and then there was just the classic, like school uniform.
Yeah,
Our school uniform was something to behold.
Was it?
Brown shoes, grey socks.
Grey? Why were they grey?
Because they were.
Oh.
The boys could have black shoes, but we girls had to have brown shoes with grey socks. And then the
Ew.
winter uniform was the brown shoes, grey socks, bottle green Levi cords, a green stiff collared shirt, pale green, the grey school jumper with the school colours on it, and then the tie was the crowning glory. It was royal purple with very
Nothing else was purple. Okay, what did
with
we have?
a purple tie with very narrow green and yellow stripes.
This is.
We felt stylish.
I bet you felt so stylish. I bet you'd wear that like today.
Oh, so only for Halloween.
I mean, that's coming up, Helen.
You can't deny it, Helen. It's true. I was semi-punk.
Yeah,
and
a bit punk.
I was stylish in my school uniform.
Of course you were. You'd be stylish in anything, friend. So to make the ganache, we need to
do something.
I need to get my stove out. You entertain the masses. I'm gonna.
Oh
get the stove
God,
out.
what am I supposed to do here?
You're just meant to be entertaining. Tell them about yourself. Answer their questions. Was there a purple hat? Mez wants to know.
No, there wasn't. We weren't allowed hats, but there was
You weren't allowed hats. You have to have hats these days. They're like compulsory.
No, we're talking
Before they knew about skin cancer.
Yeah, we're talking the Dark Ages.
Right.
Back when we rode dinosaurs to school.
Oh, I also don't have a pan to cook the cream in.
Oh, for God's
I
sakes,
rode
woman.
I don't know where a dinosaur to school. Actually, I really fucking don't. I love dinosaurs, but I don't think I'd ever want to meet one.
Our PE uniform, well, when I started high school, was...
Don't touch that, it's hot.
All right. Was a green short tunic like you'd see someone in a medieval film wear, with green bloomers and a white t-shirt. But when I got to year 10, that swapped to a non-breathable royal purple lycra leotard and skirt with a bright yellow zip. So stylish all the way through high school, and I will tell you I graduated in 1981. Compulsory skin cancer. Yes, we got told off at the swimming sports if we put a wrap on or a hat. And for a redhead, that's just asking for it.
Alright.
I got school detention for a month because I wouldn't tell the art teacher what colour I dyed my hair. And I didn't dye my hair. This is the colour, this reddish, gingery.
And you got detention.
Yeah. She said, if you will not tell me what colour you dye your hair, detention for you. And I said, but I don't dye it. And she goes, you are lying. And I got a month's detention.
What? How rude.
Oh, the year you were born, bless you. You're a baby.
I'm a baby.
Well, you're the same age as my son. Oh,
I
God,
know.
I feel so old.
How much cream do we need? 200 mils. That's not bad.
200 mils plus, if we're doing more.
Nah, it should be enough. Which is good. Well, we'll do 300 because that's what Joel bought me. I mean, Nerdburger bought me.
Nerdburger.
Yeah, that's what we call him on the stream.
Oh.
That's his name.
Not anymore. You just named his name.
I know. Shh. Don't remind them. Nerdburger, maybe, actually? I can't remember which one.
You're a 41 year old. Oh, God, it's 41 years since I went to high school. I think I'm going to vomit.
Oh, I was like 12 since I went to high school.
I hate you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so young. I'm a 30-year-old baby, so it's fine. I was 30 last week. A week ago. I'm a 30 and 1 week.
I'm 58, nearly 59, and I've got a grandson who'll be 10 next year, and I'm not dealing. The boys both want gift cards now.
Oh, gift cards. See, there's a rule in my family. Didn't matter how, like, even now, we don't give gift cards. It's like, if you gave someone a gift card, they would be so offended in my family.
Well, they're coming down, they're driving down at Christmas, and my daughter says, I don't want to take back big loads of gifts in the car. So,
yeah, I mean, I get that.
And this way they can go to surf, dive, and ski and buy what they want.
I get that. That makes a lot of sense.
Because God forbid Grandma get it wrong.
I mean, that does mean you don't get it wrong. That's true.
Whereas my 6-year-old granddaughter is deep into watching YouTubes of makeup artists.
Oh, yeah. My daughter watches YouTube of bakers and also crafters and also fidget. Like, they critique fidget toys.
Really?
Yeah.
My second grandson wants to be a professional YouTuber.
Ah, yeah. Happy birthday to you, too, miss. His birthday was a couple days ago.
Oh.
Stasia would love to be a YouTuber. So we're making, sorry, I'm getting real sidetracked today. Making chocolate ganache to cover the cake with. So we need roughly 600 grams of chocolate and 200 to 300 mils of cream. And we did, so the cake is dark chocolate.
So how much do you need?
600, but we did an extra 100 mils of cream, so we probably need closer to 900 for the ratios to be correct. But I reckon we just put in what we got and just see how we go, because I think that's all we got.
She'll be right, mate.
We have more.
We've got more baking sheets.
Alright, well, we're only going to do 900. Ganache is delicious, so, like, if we don't use it all for the cake, I will just straight up eat it.
Well, I forgot to bring a container for the cake, but I'll take home a cup of ganache.
I mean, I can give you a container too, that's fine. There, about 900 grams. Ish. I mean, you actually made it exactly 900 grams, so that's perfect.
I'm a champion.
You are. Super
My
helpful.
daughters watch YouTubers who hike, skate, ski, and van lifers. What are van lifers?
They live in vans.
Oh.
Instead of a house, they set up a van like a house, and then they drive around in their van houses and see places.
Have you seen that Netflix series where the lady renovates sex rooms?
No, I've heard of it though, but I haven't watched it.
She renovates a van.
Oh, a sex van.
Well, it's not a sex van, it's a camp, it's a travel around van, but they wanted a sex room.
Now it's a sex van.
Now it's a sex van.
I'm just not sure that's the image I'd want to go for, a sex van.
Yeah, there's all this portable stuff that they can pull out from under the bed and set up next to their campfire.
Because that's where you want to have sex, sure. I mean, you did say Beltane is the time for outdoor sex, so
Yeah,
it's on theme.
But I'm just thinking of them pulling into a campsite and whipping out their bits and pieces around the campfire. There's a family next door barbecuing sausages going, oh, look, they're whipping each other. It is an excellent series. Bill and I kind of watched it like we were a little confused. There was one lady who was divorced and just wanted a little bit of mild kink. All of a sudden she ends up with this whipping St. Andrew's cross, and she's got a a coffee table that's got a bum imprint on it, and it's got handcuffs at every corner.
So just a little bit of kink. Just like a little bit. I've never watched it. Yeah, mild kink. Yeah.
Mild kink, and all of a sudden she's got all the weird stuff. And I'm thinking, she's just inviting these rando guys back to her place for a chat, and they're going to look down at the coffee table and see handcuffs at every corner and book it out of there.
Or stay, and then that's how she figures out who she wants to stay.
Well, I guess.
I mean, like, I've thought about watching the series, right? But, like...
What if you end up wanting a sex room?
No, but I won't, though. This is the thing, like, being demisexual, I don't get it.
Well, you see, if you clear out that corner next to the kitchen, you could have your sex room right next to the
Studio sex room.
Studio sex room.
I'm not.
No.
No. There's going to be no OnlyFans, although I have considered that because apparently you can make a good amount of money, but no.
You can make a good amount of money because you're young. I can't make a good amount of money.
I think you'd make more money than me. I liked the hidden...
Only making fun of other people.
Was there a hidden one in the garage?
Yes, there was a hidden one in the garage.
Yeah, kink and sex are different things, that's true. But, and like, I get kink. I just don't... I guess what I don't get is casual sex. I
made an attempt at it.
I don't get it.
And I'm like, I'm not sure what I'm getting out of this, so...
Yeah. But I understand that my experience is not the norm. So other people can do whatever they want, but I just don't get it.
None of my life is the norm.
No, me neither.
I know. Mum and Dad, just keep watching Netflix. Mum and Dad are just literally whipping outside for 3 hours.
Yeah, did any of them have children? Because I feel like it's
you did.
How?
Well, the usual way.
No! How do you keep your children out of your sex room? I don't...
Oh, that's what got me. One was in the bedroom. And the kids were used to being in and out of the bedroom all the time. And all of a sudden there's a lock on the door. Like, the oldest one's not going to learn to pick locks at school and come home. And
sus AF, man.
I mean, exactly, Ms. Willow. They're going to figure it out.
Uh-huh.
You're going to come home one day and the kids are going to be playing with the handcuffs and they've handcuffed little Johnny to the toilet.
Stacia would, yeah. Mm-hmm. She's already started asking me about sex, so...
When Susan was about 5 or 6, she came home from school and said, "Where do I come from?" And I thought, oh, no, it hasn't started already. Fortunately, some goddess smiled on me and I thought to ask, "What do you mean?"
Oh, yes.
And she said, "My friend Vula comes from Greece." And I thought, "Thank you." I said, "You come from Australia."
Oh, yeah, no. But Stacia was super confused because she was like... We were talking, she really wants a sister, and I was like, well, maybe you'll have one, maybe your dad will have another baby, or we'll have another baby, and she's like, but nobody can have more babies, because none of you are married.
Oh.
And I was like, you don't have to be married to have babies, and she's like, yes you do, otherwise, how do you get the 2 pieces of the baby and put them together? And I was like, well, not by getting married.
There's a conversation waiting to happen.
Well, we did have to have that conversation already. I think I handled it well. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Hopefully I haven't scarred her for life.
Do you know that when I was about 10 or 12, suppose 10, after dinner my mum was putting some lipstick on in the bathroom and I suddenly went to her and said, "What, sex?" And my mother sort of went with the lipstick up the side of her face and she said, "We'll talk about it when your father's not at home." And I'm still waiting.
And you never got the sex talk.
And she's been dead now 14 years.
So what happens is...
I've got 2 kids. I think I figured it out.
Oh, goodness.
I'm still in the dark.
Parenting is really hard, though.
Oh, man. Why don't they... I'd pay the extra $100 if they came fully plumbed and with an instruction manual.
Fully plumbed. Oh, same.
Toby...
It does look like... I was thinking it looks like a bog again.
Yeah.
I swear we're not making bogs. Why is this not tilted enough? What's going on here?
Maybe I keep knocking
that's not
it.
Better.
No, that's
not
worse.
You. It's because I tried to show the cake
rising.
Yeah,
newsflash.
It's because I tried to show the cake rising, but it didn't work. Which apparently they're going to be done in 5 minutes, but in actual newsflash, they are not.
Maybe there's not enough eggs.
There's plenty of fucking eggs in that. All right.
Are Liz and I talking too much about random shit and not enough about baking?
I don't care. That's what I do.
All right then.
I'll talk about what I want. It's my stream. But yeah, if we are talking about too much random shit and you actually want to know what we're doing with our baking, please just ask. We will tell you.
Okay, I am working very hard to blend warm cream in with all the...
Chocolate bits.
That's the word for it.
Yeah.
My mother's partner tried to have the talk with me in a moving vehicle when I was already 16.
Jesus. That's not good timing. I'm glad that I'm interesting, because I do worry. I often go, I don't know why anyone would watch my stream, because I just sit here and I babble on about bullshit.
Look,
but I figure my people will come, and if they don't, then I don't have any people, and I'll just be alone.
every time I try to listen to podcasts, it's people babbling on about bullshit.
Right? I keep thinking that too. Everyone's like, oh, podcasts are amazing. And then I listen to them and I'm like, it's just people having a conversation. I'd kind of just prefer to be in the conversation.
I'm really shitty about in-jokes.
Right? It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. That would be awkward, Mez. I can't even imagine. I'd just be like, no. I'd nope out of the car. Nope. I don't actually remember ever getting the sex talk. I was 5, actually. My friend told me that her mom told her that boys have a stick and girls have a hole, and boys stick their stick in the girl's hole, and we were very confused, and we did not understand. And I don't remember anyone clearing that up for me, so...
I think I was in grade 4 when one girl must have got the sex talk but got it very confused.
Yeah, like my friend.
And so the next day at school she told us all that you can get pregnant by kissing.
Oh, yes. Have you watched Anne with an E?
No.
Oh, it's such a good show. Highly recommend Anne with an E.
You're talking to the woman who rarely watches television.
Yeah, but you have my Netflix password.
I know, and I rarely watch television.
Fair enough. Well, you should watch Anne with an E because it's great. But there's one point where like the girls are all teenagers and they're trying to work out. No one will tell them how you become pregnant, and they're really concerned. They're really concerned because they have to hold hands with these boys at a dance, and they're like, "But can we get pregnant from that?" And their teacher goes, no, it's not topical."
Well, it's like the first season of Bridgerton, where she has no idea how,
Yeah, no idea how you have a baby.
They're bonking away, but he's, pulling out every time, and so one of the maids finally tells her.
Yeah, and then she realizes.
I mean, she was living rurally. Did she not see any animals at it?
Well, yeah, so that's what the teenagers in Anne with an E were like. They're like, it can't be like animal husbandry. It just can't. Oh. None of us ever really got the sex talk. How did we manage? I don't know.
Well, in my case, when all else fails, go to the library.
Yeah, I learned it from books.
Oh, no, we did have sex ed when I was in year 8. Oh, God, there's big lumps in this.
Yeah, we might have to put it in the... We might have to melt it in the pan. I was just thinking that.
Yeah, we did have sex ed. Now, this was the first year that they'd done sex ed at the school. And so they had these booklets that they gave out. Now, we're talking year 8 boys who'd been desperate to see a naked lady for years, right? So what's the first thing that all the idiots do? Draw a bikini on the naked lady.
I mean... That's very odd.
I know.
I remember we were about to start sex ed, and one of the boys in the class, who's a bit of a troublemaker, raised his hand, and he's like, I have a question, and I'm being fully serious. So this was for science class. We were doing sex ed in science, and he's like, will there be any practical assignments? And the teacher was like, no. Oh, dear. It was funny, though. We all laughed. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put this in the pan. And just melt it in the pan.
Yes, I can remember our poor biology teacher who had a speech impediment saying, Wook Pearson, those books are for waiting in, not for scribbling in. And by that time, Wook Pearson had drawn a bikini on nearly every naked lady in all the workbooks.
Why though? Isn't the whole point to see the naked lady?
I know.
I don't understand.
And then there was the picture of the naked man, and all us girls were like, ooh.
I know. Naked men are attractive.
Turkey
Sorry,
giblets.
naked men.
Yeah.
What did Mez say?
My son told us when he was 8 he was going to marry a Spanish girl, take her to the Eiffel Tower and mate with her.
I mean, fair enough. Gotta have dreams.
Isn't there someone who married the Eiffel Tower?
I don't know, is there? I know that in, I think Japan or China, I'm not sure which, you can marry a ghost. Which was actually quite, socially freeing for women. They would marry a ghost and then essentially be married, but not married.
I know there was a woman in England, I think it is, who married a pirate ghost, but they're divorced now because he was cheating on her.
Of course.
With another ghost.
I mean, you married a pirate. What did you expect?
Yes.
That was always going to happen, surely. Okay, this is working.
I can see that, Ms. Willow, that you had no idea what to say. But he's 8, so nod and smile?
I mean, he's like 20-something now.
Yeah, he's probably figured it out. That there's a little more involved if you're going to take a woman to the Eiffel Tower and mate with her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe buy her dinner first.
Maybe. Oh. Alright, it's coming along. There's still some lumps in it, though. This is just not.
Oh, we're going to have a lumpy bat.
That's fine. He's already going to be lumpy. They are already going to be lumpy?
Well, they're a hermaphrodite bat.
Yeah, so it's going to be they, right? I guess we'd have to ask the bat what pronouns they prefer.
If the cake starts talking to you, Liz.
Yeah, I know. We got problems.
Someone's... Oi, sis, how are you?
Ah, I'm good, thanks. How are
Kriana
you?
says your timer has gone to...
Oh, shit. It has to.
Doesn't
Thank
it
you,
go,
Kriana.
Doesn't it go bing?
No.
Oh, fun.
I don't think that's ready. I don't...
Have you got a skewer? Is it crackling?
I have a cake poker, but it's in the house. But it doesn't look done. Maybe. I gotta go get a cake poker. BRB. You can look at Helen's back.
No. Hey, everybody. Hang on. I'm going to try and listen to the cake. I can't hear them crackling.
You said it wasn't supposed to talk to you.
I'm not getting the cakes to talk to me. I'm waiting to hear them crackle. A passport might be happening. It might be helpful for... Oh, yeah, to go to Paris and buy a woman dinner.
I think we need to slide the kitchen further apart.
From what?
Like from each end. So
well, it's certainly not a 2-bum kitchen. Good thing we're friends.
I know, right? That's way not done. That's like... I don't know. Normally I trust Anne Reardon. After this, I'm not sure I will trust Anne Reardon. This has gone weird.
Probably because I'm here.
Maybe. Helen fucked it up. Helen. We're going to give it 5 more minutes. And when I went to get the cake poker, I realized I didn't put the other one in the oven, so... Yeah, a passport probably would be helpful for that plan. Definitely. Also, I don't understand what you mean by making crackle noises. I don't know.
What?
What do you mean the cake will crackle? Oh, sorry.
When a cake is cooked, you can hold it up to your ear gently. Don't put your ear on it. And it makes a crackling noise. And that's how you know it's done. That's how I've always... My mother... It's true, I tell you.
Uh-huh. We're just going to let Helen believe that that's true.
I am going to smack you.
No violence on television? First off, I don't know why I said that, because there's a lot of violence on television.
Yeah, hello, Game of Thrones.
Secondly, we're not technically on television, so I have no idea.
Yet. Wait for the Netflix series.
I'm low-key contemplating applying to be on Zumbo's Just Desserts. Have you seen? You probably haven't seen Zumbo's
No,
Just
I
Desserts.
don't watch television.
No. Are
Except
the
for
lumps in
Dr.
that gone?
No, the lumps are gone now, I think.
Oh, good. We can turn it off then. Which is good because it's going to go in the freezer.
We can make Liz and Helen fuck food up.
That would be the best. Would you guys watch a television show called Liz and Helen Fuck Food Up? I might have to.
It does.
I'm not sure.
Cakes make crackling noises when they're cooked. I mean, not obviously days later.
Just like straight out the oven.
Straight out of the oven.
Well, we're gonna have to test it. We're gonna once I've determined the cakes are cooked in the normal way, we'll see if they also crack.
In the normal way. Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
What's 100%?
Tell Anne how wrong she was. Yeah.
I will. Honestly, she didn't put salt in her cake recipe, Mary. Mez, She didn't put salt in her cake.
And no vanilla.
And no vanilla. What cake is this?
Would watch.
Good. Yeah, we got one viewer.
Yeah.
We should tell Netflix.
Yeah, we've got a viewer.
They've already got an existing fan base.
That's right.
We just want to tell them that it's one fan. It would be fun.
They don't need to know that.
No, they don't.
They just need to know we have a fan.
Uh-huh. Base. You have to say base. Otherwise, otherwise it's just one fan. Alright. So.
That's alright too.
Just stop licking things. No, it's fine. Lick away. I lick everything. No.
I have to
That
say
sounded really bad.
I have to say that to my son every day because when he comes down to kiss me goodnight, when they come down to kiss me goodnight, they give me 3 kisses and then a lick. And the game is that I have to then say, don't lick me, don't lick me, no licking, no licking. Get in the corner.
There could be worse games. Just saying.
Anne doesn't need my views. It would be a hit, like the 2 fat ladies. Oh yeah, well, how much do you measure around the butt?
I don't know. I don't measure my butt.
I had to when I went to Vietnam.
Butt chiller?
When I went to Vietnam,
Oh.
I had clothes made.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And they were taking some disturbing measurements. I gotta say, you know, like they were taking them in inches, centimeters, yards, fathoms, I don't know what the hell, and knots. And they were measuring really weird things, like suddenly they'd measure from my armpit to the start of my boob or something. And I'm like, what
a weird measurement. I've never been measured for a tailored
It was
outfit.
like reading about them measuring Harry Potter for his wand, and they measure between his eyebrows.
Oh,
and
yeah. Mm-hmm.
between his nose and the top of his lip. I thought that was coming next.
Oh. Alright, we need to put this in the freezer so it can chill.
Who is it? Septa missed you.
Yeah.
Is that your sister?
No, that's my friend from the States.
But I'm your friend.
You're not from the States, though.
There can be only one friend.
Oh, well, they're my pen pal. Is that acceptable?
I don't
Not
know.
even a pen pal. We don't write letters.
No friends but me.
Acquaintance, then.
Good acquaintance.
Yeah. Close acquaintance. Oh. Fathoms.
Yes! In a thigh! You know, like, seriously, yeah, R.I.P. Hagrid, but yeah, seriously, they were measuring so many things. I thought they were going to take special measurements of my back fat.
When does Hagrid die?
No, the actor died.
What?
Robbie
Why
Coltrane.
the fuck did nobody tell me this?
Oh, Robbie Coltrane died. I'm sorry.
That's really sad.
But Hagrid lives on.
Does he though?
He does, because he welcomes the next generation to Hogwarts, remember?
But he can't if he's dead.
But the character.
Okay. That's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Oh yes, that's true. He's
Yes.
a nano friend.
Ah.
Yeah.
I have a couple of nano friends back when I was doing nano and wrote my fucked up novels.
I have a couple of nano friends. I've never actually finished nano though. For those of you who are watching who don't know what nano is National Novel Writing Month.
Even though it's really now International Novel Writing Month and people use it for all sorts of reasons other than writing a novel. But the original premise was that on the 1st of November, you started writing a completely new 50,000 word novel.
Snape is not alive. Snape's not alive, right?
No.
No, not even the character. I'm confused.
No, Snape's dead and Alan Rickman's dead.
Yeah, they're both dead. I feel like...
At the same time. No.
Hopefully that wasn't a spoiler, because...
Oh, surely everyone's read it by now.
Spoilers! Snape dies. And nobody's sad.
But lots of people...
Alan Rickman dies and everyone is sad, though. Alan
Yes.
Rickman is amazing. Was amazing. Oh, God, I miss
Look,
him.
you know, Snape was a damaged dude.
Oh, the timer's gone off. Why didn't nobody tell me about the timer? Snape was a damaged
It needs to go
dude.
bing.
Well, it doesn't go bing. It does need to go bing.
Can you
Make
get
it go bing, Helen.
Oh, bing. Now, poke it with your thing.
It's still not done.
Let me listen.
It's not
They're
done.
crackling.
See, look, it's not done.
It's not done. Soggy back middle.
No, we're not. We can't have a soggy bat. It's already a booby bat. It's gotta have
Booby penis back.
hermaphrodite bat.
Have we got anyone new who doesn't know
What we're making.
what we're making?
Probably. If you're new and you don't know what we're making Move your head. A Beltane Halloween chocolate bat cake with boobs.
And a micro penis.
And a micro penis that was added on later. I should have drawn boobs on the board.
Well, give me your
I don't know where I put the pen. It's over there. Helen's gonna draw boobs on the board. Well, Helen draws boob on the board. Boobs on the board.
Hang on, can Helen reach?
I don't know. Is Helen too short? I'm gonna go get plastic wrap. Good luck with that. Gotta have nipples. Good job.
There we go.
Kind of weird nipples, friend.
There, and that's what happens when you get older. You get that crease up above your cleavage. Look, I never said I was an artist.
Oh, goodness.
Okay,
Can you see the boobs on the screen?
I need to heat food. I'll be back. Okay.
Bye.
Booby bat cake, yes. Just don't put nipples on it. It's against. Oh, we have to
Rub off the nipples. That's worse. That's really worse.
Oh, that looks kind of bad now.
It's not better. That's for sure.
Hang on, I'll just there we go.
Yeah, it's just now it's like a ball sack. It's not going well.
And then there, micro penis.
Woo! That's probably against TOS too. I didn't think about that.
Look, I can turn it into a sort of. It looks like a chicken face.
A bit. Turn it into a chicken. Alright, we gotta chill and whip that. Did I set another timer? I don't think I did. Alright, they need at least 5 minutes.
Oh, it's an owl.
I like it. That fits Halloween, right? You can't even really see it. See?
Helen,
Your
we
head's
love
down.
you.
Oh, don't end the stream. That would be awkward.
Do they love me for my artistic skills?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
Hopefully. Alright, well. Let's tidy up a bit, hey?
Dear Lord, this looks like a bomb went off here.
It did. A Liz bomb. I'm the bomb. Get it?
Ah, pardon me.
Oh, this has got chocolate in it. Alright. Oh, shit.
Do you want me to put the butter back in the fridge?
There's not very much butter. No.
Well, what do you want me to do with it? Just stand
Put it
here.
on the bench.
Is that tidying up, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
We just need space on this bench. We don't need space on that bench. That bench will be fine.
Uh-huh. This is why your house is the way it is.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. 100%.
Artistic skills and punk ethic.
Yeah.
Well, I can show you that. Liz, read my t-shirt.
My darling girl, when are you going to realize that being normal is not necessarily a virtue? It rather denotes a lack of courage.
Yeah, see, I have a cat t-shirt with a quote from Practical Magic on it.
I like it. Oh, hey, we got a clip. I think that's for this stuff. So, how's everybody doing? What's everybody eating? I like food.
Yep, that's it, Helen. Yeah. Woo.
Yeah. Woo! Alright.
Normal is a dryer setting.
Yeah.
That's what my husband says all the time.
Yeah, fair enough.
Every now and then I get all sooky and go to him and go, I wish I was more normal. And he said, darling, normal's a dryer setting.
He's not wrong. I like that.
He is true. It's true.
Alright.
Alright. Do you want to wipe down the filth?
Yeah, maybe. But that cloth that I had is not. That'll do.
Give me some cake. When they cook.
Yeah, they're not done yet. Taking fucking forever.
So in the meantime, you've got us rabbiting on.
That's fine. That was all we were doing in the first place.
Cooking a cake is incidental.
Right, exactly. It's not. It's not what we're here for. I know. I haven't walked the wheels. Whatever.
So at any moment, your benchy could shoot across the room into your sex studio.
Yup. Oh. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Now I kind of want to have a sex studio just for those
Just
jokes.
for display.
Yeah, display sex
So,
studio.
but when you have other guests over, although who could top me, really? When you have other guests over, they walk in and go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, exactly. And then we can get their reactions on camera. It'd be great.
I think that you could just get some plywood and make a red St Andrew's cross. Not a real one, because they're freaking expensive apparently.
Okay.
Just have a fake one. Just there, like, with some handcuffs that you get from the reject shop.
Budget cake. Yep, I like it. I'm here for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Budget sex room.
Yeah, let's do it.
Mm.
Could make a whole video about making a budget sex room.
Oh wait, you're gonna let us do construction? That's
It'd be great. Nothing would go wrong.
No.
Not a thing.
I can't even put together an IKEA shelf.
Well, I see. So this floor that we're standing on, right? It's
Yeah.
stickers.
What do you mean stickers?
It's stickers. I'll show you.
What?
It's stickers. So you guys can't. Well, you might be able to see it. See, we're standing on floor that looks a bit like wood, but it's not wood. It's a door, actually, with these stickers on them. See?
I feel ripped off.
No, well, but do you see how horrible this line is?
No.
That's me attempting to cut the stickers to fit on the door, and it just was really. I did a really shitty job. There was a lot of swearing.
You know how during lockdown we started painting the house?
Oh yeah.
The daughter of the landlady, who I think the landlady's in a nursing home.
Oh yeah.
One of the daughters has come out from England to do an inspection and has lost her shit.
That's not good.
And
Pretty sure in the States though, Big, I think Big and what's your name on here? Codex. Can you paint your house if you're renting a house in the States? Like, what are the? Because I'm pretty sure people in the States have better renters' rights than we have here.
You're allowed to in Australia now.
Now?
Mm.
So can...
Well, we started after those laws came in.
Okay. Oh, so you're not allowed to. Maybe it's just movies. I really thought you were.
I mean, admittedly, we didn't get permission. We just started painting. But it was it was lockdown.
Yeah. Who are you getting permission from?
If we're not creating something, we're probably destroying it. So she's bloody lucky the house is still standing.
Right? Well, I'm here for that. What's the time? Oh, the timer's gone off again. Where's Kriana? She always tells me when the timer goes off.
Maybe she's eating.
She might be.
Kriana, you should eat.
Yes, definitely eat something, Kriana. There we go.
Okay, now get one out and listen to it.
All right.
They crackle.
Oh my god. It's crackling.
Yeah.
I
Huh.
feel really unsettled by that. How and why did no one tell me that it crackles? That's kind of cool.
That's how you check that your cakes are done.
Nobody ever told me that.
If you don't have a skewer,
You just listen for the crackle. That's crackling.
yeah, it's also cracked on top. Oh, that's maybe going to be the bat's head because it's all bulgy.
That's true. That would be good for a head. Whoa, you almost lost her cake.
Okay, have you got another cake cooler?
I do.
Oh, I see. It's down here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know. I gotta reorganize these drawers because they're not. Shit, woman. They're not functional yet.
It's chaos over here.
Yes, redemption for Helen's Crackle. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I rescind all of my comments. Oh, she was right. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Shit.
Take that.
Right, I will.
Old lady knows.
No. All right. Well, I feel really put in my place now.
Yeah.
So, we need to cool the cakes and put them in the freezer. And the other cake has to finish. Which has probably got 13 minutes. The timer says 3, but these took 10 minutes longer.
So we're just going to stand here and wrap it on for another 13 minutes. People are going to start killing themselves.
Please don't. That would be really sad.
Crackle! Yeah!
I mean, they can talk to us and give us other topics if they're bored. And if they're not giving us other topics, I just assume that they're not bored.
Yeah, fling us some topics.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm the storyteller.
She is.
I've got a story for every occasion.
She really fucking does.
And
like,
from
literally.
every occasion.
Literally. Any topic, give it to Helen and she'll be like, I have a story for that. Like the micro penis. I was not expecting you to have a micro penis story, but lo and behold, you did.
Well, when I was in my 30s, neither did I expect to have a micro penis story, but there we go.
Anybody expect to have a micro
Oh
penis
no,
story?
I'm barely holding on. Big effing idiot. Control yourself. No, I'm not talking to you.
I know, but I feel so bad. Been watching the peregrine falcon nest. lately?
Oh, yes.
Do you have a falcon story?
Do I have a falcon story? I have a lorikeet story.
Close enough. What's your lorikeet story?
I was taking a walk in Bellbird Dell near me, and I saw this thing coming towards me. Next thing, I'm hit in the forehead by a flying lorikeet. It flies off perfectly fine. They must have heads made out of stone. I'm on the ground having a concussion
Jesus.
moment. And this dude on a bicycle rides past me and says, I saw that, but doesn't stop.
What?
Yes.
Drive-by birding.
Drive-by birding.
Yeah. Jesus.
And then...
And lorikeets aren't that big, though.
I know, but this
It
one...
must have hit you hard.
It really
Jeez.
did. It was coming at me at 90 miles an hour like a freight train and just bobbing along.
Oh, Jesus.
And then just right in the third eye, just above my glasses. My glasses knocked off.
Jeez.
And then, wanker friends are like, have you had a moment since then? Like, hit in the third eye. That's big, powerful lorikeet energy. And I'm thinking...
Did you have a big, powerful lorikeet energy moment? No.
What do you reckon?
No.
No.
Hello, cool cat Paul. I don't know.
Question.
Do we do charities?
Do we do charities? Like, what do you mean, do we do charities?
I don't know.
What do...
I donate money to charities.
Like, wigs for kids.
My sister shaved her head for cancer. That's on me, though. Can't really take credit for my sister's things.
I donate...
I don't think I've ever done, like, a charity thing. Like, not properly.
Yeah.
Like a run or a...
I
I
don't run. I've got big boobs.
No, I don't run either. Mostly because of the asthma, not the boobs, but...
I have run yoga classes for charity. No, I'm kidding. You're doing great. Kriana is... What's are they?
Well, like a charity stream. I would do a charity stream,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If people would watch us be fools for a couple of hours, sure.
Donate money for a cause, absolutely, yeah. I would.
Be dickheads for money.
Yeah, 100%. I'll be a
I'm
dickhead
doing it
for
for
no
free.
money.
I'm doing it for free now, so why not?
Alright, I need to go check the other cake. You hold down the fort.
Yeah, we haven't done a charity stream yet.
But
Quite right.
I need that. But yeah, one day, for sure.
One day.
Yeah, if a charity wants me to do a stream, all of my 37 followers will do one, for sure.
Well, I can put it on my blog for all my bot followers.
Do it!
Do it! So, here I am again. So, we got any topics for us to talk about while we're fannying around waiting for the lumpy cakes to cool down? Because now that I've told the micro-penis story, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, no. Not done.
What did you miss?
Sorry.
We've been talking about would we do a charity stream? And we're like, hell yes. We'll be idiots for money.
I think that was kind of it. We talked about charity streams. The crackle is a thing.
Yes.
The cakes did crackle when they were cooked. I was wrong. Now I was corrected.
Now they're starting to sag.
A bit.
A bit. Look, that one looks like my skin first thing in the morning.
I was thinking it looked a bit like a ball sack. Like it would be the right texture. You know? No? Just me? Okay. You missed the lorikeet story. Who is ringing me? This is rude.
Is it you or me?
Oh, it's my sister. It's me. Go away, Paige. Shh.
No, it's not me. No one ever... People
No,
shouldn't
it's
phone
Steph's
me.
me. It's Steph's me. Oh, big ones to hear about 70s Australia. Liz did learn about the crackle.
70s Australia.
It's not crackling now.
Super racist.
Was it most places? Super racist?
Yeah.
Is it not still a bit racist?
A bit?
a lot racist.
Let me think. I remember I was in grade 6 when the Bay City Rollers came to Australia. Don't you laugh. And
No, I was cracking the cake, sorry. I don't know what the Bay City Rollers are.
Oh my god.
So...
Okay, they were a Scottish pop band.
Thank you.
A boy band. And they had short baggy pants that came halfway down their shins that then had tartan on the bottom of them.
Oh, yeah.
And they were called Roller Strollers because they were the Bay City Rollers. And they played some fairly innocuous pop. but they were the boy band of the moment.
Oh, okay.
And all the girls went nuts for them. I didn't quite see the point, but I dutifully decided which one I had a crush on.
Oh, yes.
So that when my mother, deeply concerned about my...
morals?
No, oh God, no. About my... where I was so fucking weird, really.
Oh, okay.
Said, you like the Bay City Rollers, right? And I'm like, yeah. She goes, do you really like any of them? And I went, I love Woody so much. Or I forget who it was.
Very
I love
convincing.
Derek so much.
So convincing.
Yeah, I know, but she bought it.
Oh, well, that's good.
And,
oh, yeah. Apparently there were more trees.
there were more trees.
That makes sense.
And we were very envious that the older sisters of one of the girls that I went to school with took her off to the airport with them to welcome the Bay City Rollers to Melbourne with all the screaming. And they taught everyone there the chant, B-A-Y, B-A-Y, B-A-Y-C-I-T-Y with an R-O-L-L-E-R-S. Bay City Rollers are the best.
Jeez, must have been catchy for you to remember it still.
I know.
That was a while ago.
Look, my brain hangs on to... Don't ask me who the Prime Minister is, but my brain hangs on to shit like that.
Do you know, I just forgot who the Prime Minister was. I remembered now. It's fine.
It's that other guy. It's not ScoMo.
No, it's not ScoMo. That's his name now. Yeah, Albo. Albo, not ScoMo.
See, I'm hip and happening.
I'm not. Oh, better than Bros.
Of the 80s, I hope.
Bros?
I don't know.
What's Bros, Miz? Or what's better than Bros? Is that the full...
Maybe it was like In Sync.
Yeah, I was in sync. I was a bit young to have a crush on any specific person, but like when I was like 8 or 9, I think I was listening to NSYNC.
My daughter had a poster of Green Day on her bedroom wall.
Oh yeah,
and it looked straight out to where my computer was, and the guy with the eyeliner was looking at me, like 24/7.
Oh, that would be alarming.
My daughter was the right age for the Spice Girls, and of course David just went along with it. And still listens to the Spice Girls.
Oh yeah, I mean you like what you like. I guess.
Bros was pronounced Bros.
Oh, well what is Bros?
Is it
a band? I gotta sit. Do you need to sit?
No.
Okay,
Alright.
good. I need to sit.
But yeah, so the Bay City Rollers, the advent of ABBA.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think these are probably cool enough to put in the freezer. Just didn't want them to be too hot, you know?
I don't know about 70s Australia. A lot of fruit trees in backyards. I'll say that. And it never seemed like my mother's apricot tree got diseased or had terrible things eating the apricots.
Oh, how'd you look out on that?
I don't know. It was quite an old apricot tree. And then my auntie who lived across the road had a blood plum tree. So I'd be in my paddling pool and she'd come over with a bucket full of blood plums and she'd tip them into the paddling pool, so I'd roll around in a swimming pool full of blood plums and apricots.
Why did you put them in the pool? That seems weird, yo.
Amusement?
Oh, okay.
To watch her young niece roll around in a paddling pool full of warm tepid water and blood plums? I don't know.
I mean, I guess. Alright, we're gonna have to...
Look, there was no internet, okay? We amused ourselves how we could.
Fair enough, yeah, fair enough. Their song, When Will I Be Famous, was just a
self-serving.
Oh, I get... Was it an Australian band?
Oh, no, I don't think so. What about that I've Never Been to Me song? I'm talking to someone who's really young. What am I doing?
Don't know it. Sorry.
It was an Australian band called Moving Pictures, and it was a song... I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. And even young as I was, I thought, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? I don't understand. I've never been to me either.
I mean, we're talking travel before. There's somewhere I've never been. Never been to me.
True that. That's your next destination, maybe.
Is there a US state
that has... UK band, okay.
Is there a US state that has the postcode ME?
I think so. Somebody Google it. Is there a U.S. state with a postcode ME? Or is it postcode? State abbreviation?
Zip code?
No, zip code's a number.
Well, I don't know. They've all got, like, Alaska's AL, I think.
Yeah.
Not AK.
No, because Alabama's AL. Minnesota's MN.
Two very bleached blonde brothers fronted it. Oh, in the 80s.
Fair enough. Everyone wasn't they? Weren't they?
Pop. Bleached blonde.
I know the Beach Boys.
I remember wanting to be Farrah Fawcett Majors with the blown back hair. And look at my hair. It just grows forward and it hangs. And my mother was putting rollers in my hair every morning.
Oh, yeah.
And she'd take it out and I'd walk to school, and by the time I got to school it'd be hanging down but with lots of gel in it.
I watched a Facebook reel of a person who was like, this is how I curl train my 2-year-old's hair. And I was like,
someone's got too much time on their hair.
Why the fuck are you doing that? It was a very long and involved process. And I was like, I barely brush my 6-year-old's hair. I'm not curl training shit.
What did she do? Dope the baby to sit there?
No, she gave her a TV show.
Maine.
Ah, so maybe that's what they were talking about.
I've never been to Maine either.
I really want to go to Maine.
Oh wait, have I?
Maybe you need to write these things down, like just a list of where you've been.
I remember I was staying on... Is Maine near Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Is it directly across the border?
I don't remember what's direct... Because Rhode Island... Maybe. Somebody Google it.
Because I remember going from one state to another, which blew my mind, to go to a bookshop, a sort of open-air bookshop.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought
Maine is up there. Like, that's the right area. I'm just not sure if Maine is right next to Rhode Island.
But maybe it was Massachusetts or some...
No, Massachusetts is... Oh, maybe.
You need to get a map of the world so you can stick push pins into where you have been. Except first you've got to travel to the top corners. Yeah. So I've got to go to 2 points in Antarctica.
You've done that.
Although Antarctica in a square map just comes up and goes like that, so I'd have to go to 2 random points in the ocean.
All of them are going to be random points in the ocean, surely. Like, where on the globe do the corners...
Hang on, I've got a phone. I can look up a square map of the world.
I have a phone. It's just, probably dying. Hold on, let me check my phone. 41%. We're all right. We're gonna put it over here.
I know how to operate my phone, sort of.
Sorry, that was probably not the most
map
attractive
of the world.
Here, look at the Bake the Snoop sign.
Okay, here we go. Images.
For now. It's just my phone has to charge. And I haven't figured out how to charge it on this side of the kitchen yet.
Okay, looking at this, I have to go south of New Zealand. There isn't any Antarctica on this picture.
What? They've just erased it. This is Antarctica erasure?
Yes. Okay, so I have to go south of New Zealand, adjacent to Antarctica.
Mm-hmm.
And then way off in the Pacific Ocean somewhere.
Mm-hmm. In the Arctic Ocean.
Arctic Ocean. Oh God, it's gone away. Shit.
Sorry, I need to keep up with the chat.
And then...
Yeah, the Appalachian Trail I'm pretty sure does end in Maine.
And then someplace north of Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
so
they all sound cold.
Yeah, they really do. Big is saying that they are in the same place, although they are blasted as F.
Okay.
So they might not be the best source of knowledge on the matter.
What does blasted mean? Are you drunk or high?
Drunk, maybe.
Or homeless? I'm not sure.
I mean, could be all of them.
Could be all of them. Drunk.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta go check the other cake.
You mean we're driving you to drink?
Yeah, probably. That doesn't surprise me.
I'm possibly driving me to drink.
I already drove myself to drink a long time ago. I will be back.
Are you getting the other cake?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I got drunk once when I was in my 20s and decided never again, so I am happily teetotal, which people think is a moral stance, but mostly I just don't like alcohol. You're all drunk and fucked. Oh, darling, we're all there. Except the drunk part. How about mentally unstable? Can I add that? Helen, I'm lovely. Oh, thank you. I do try. I was thinking of having some injectables because I'm looking old. But I can either pay for that or I can go on another trip. What does everyone think?
What are you doing? Going tripping?
Yeah,
Tripping.
tripping balls.
Aren't we all? No, I wish.
No, I was going to. I've been debating whether to get some injectables because I look old, or I can pay for another trip somewhere.
I'd go the trip personally. I don't like injectables, but that's just me.
Whichever will bring you more happiness.
The
Travel.
trip. Absolutely the trip. No question. Alright, this cake really needs to go in the freezer. And we need to whip the ganache.
This cake's slopey.
Look, it happens.
To the best of us.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one boob bigger than the other.
So do I.
That's normal.
Breastfeeding will do that to you too. That's where mine's from.
I didn't breastfeed.
Oh.
I just turned into an inflatable anyway.
Alright.
Oh my.
It doesn't matter. We're shaping it into a bat. Putting it in the freezer. Alright. So, while this freezes and chills,
We're gonna whip it. Whip
and
it good.
We're dorks. That's fine.
And don't tip it.
It's fine. Now, the question...
I don't want to wear it.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Alright, the question is how?
Okay, discussion equals cooking shows for Netflix, micro penis, crackle facts, popular music of the 70s and 80s, and geographic cake distribution.
See?
Yeah.
Like,
You
it's
get everything.
gold.
You get everything here.
Amazing. It would be the best show. I don't know what demo means. I'm going to turn it over here.
What do you mean you don't know what demo means?
I do, but I don't know what they mean by demo. I'm going to turn over here and whip the ganache, and you're going to talk to the people.
Oh God,
That's what you're here for, Helen.
Well, I don't know. I can't riff if I'm not given a topic.
Bats. Talk about bats. I love bats.
Okay.
Bats are great.
My first husband and I had our honeymoon down in Lake's Entrance, and we went to is it the Buchan Caves near Lake's
Yeah,
Entrance? Okay, a couple of the caves had just finished being flooded.
Oh.
And what no one told me is that bats make their home in some of the caves. So I'm a little bit claustrophobic. So we go down into the caves. I'm all right. I'm fine until the fool of a guide says, we're X number of meters underground.
Thanks.
And I go, and I'm holding it together barely. I'm thinking Star Trek thoughts. I'm thinking Mr. Spock to hold my shit together. And I was all right until we started walking up towards the exit, and a fucking bat drops itself down on my head, scritches through my hair, and then shoots off over the head of everyone else and leaves.
Jesus.
And I lose my shit in a big time.
Do not blame you.
I held my breath till we got out, and then I lay on the ground and screeched for a while like an Ebola chimpanzee.
Yeah, that's fair, honestly. Alright, this is going to get loud, so you may have to do interpretive dance.
Come on, demo. Demo of what? What are we demoing?
The bat cake, maybe. I don't know.
We've got to wait for the cake to cool down. Well, I can't talk anyway because it's really loud here now.
That's why I said you have to do interpretive dance.
Of what?
I don't know.
The Macarena?
Yeah, maybe. Can you see that? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Demo. I don't know what to demo.
I don't know either.
I'm so confused.
This is me all the time. So confused.
We big effing idiot. We don't know what you mean by demo. What do you want us to demonstrate?
Whipping it, maybe?
Let me whip you with your Jamie Oliver miffins.
That is on sale.
She's a brand whore.
Yeah, totes.
There, I'm whipping Liz. She's liking it. I better stop.
Oh, God. Woo.
Boy, they'll really want me to come back.
I do, so that's all that matters. Alright, let's see how whipped this is. Not whipped enough. Sauce.
Oh, God. Okay, I don't know what to talk about. I'm talking about bats. topics.
Chocolate. Talk about chocolate.
That's how I met Bill.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's a good story.
I was at the previous year, 2007, Japan had held the World Science Fiction Convention. And so they were throwing a thank you party. So I wandered into the thank you party where they were serving sake, and they gave me some sake and I spat it into a bush. And then they had a big bowl of chocolate Godzillas. And so a lady and I were standing around eating the chocolate Godzillas. And I mentioned that 3 days previously I'd been working on registration at the convention and that I felt itchy inside my high-necked t-shirt. And I looked down inside my t-shirt and there was a smear of chocolate across my boobs.
Oh dear.
I had not eaten chocolate, been near chocolate. Chocolate just can't manifest on your boobs.
I mean,
And at this point, Bill heard the words chocolate and boobs and got into the conversation.
of course, as you do, yeah.
So we have my boobs and chocolate to thank for the fact that I am married today. Okay, Helen's senior year. In Australia, it's called Year 12.
It's not that exciting.
It's not that exciting.
It's just stressful. Everyone has a mental breakdown.
Yeah. We were the transit year between the traditional higher school certificate and what became the Victorian Certificate of Education. So we were an experimental year.
Oh, really?
So our HSC results mean nothing.
Oh, wow.
Well, they mean nothing now, 41 years later, but anyway. At the beginning of the year, the principal told us you can have nothing else in your life this year but year 12. And so that's a way for mental health.
Yeah, great.
And
great stress.
most of us spent all year just moping around the corridors until we cracked near the end of the year and started wagging class to go off and play softball on the golf links opposite the school. The golf links people were thrilled, I can tell you that. That and the fact that the year 12s kept nicking off to have sex in the sandpit.
Wow, your year 12s were much more interesting than mine.
What is the most odd thing that happened to you in October so far?
This is pretty odd.
Well, this is
The
unique.
bloods is kind of weird.
Okay, anything weird happened to you in October? I'm here.
This is weird.
Weird thing. What was I doing earlier in October? I was in Vietnam.
Oh, yeah.
I had a few mystery foods.
I turned 30. That's pretty weird. Right?
Not as weird as 50
This
is.
is not fucking whipping. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I had a few weird foods. That's about it for Vietnam.
Really? You were at a weird festival convention thing and nothing weird happened?
I was the weird thing.
Oh, true. That's usually me as well.
I was a New Age festival all on my own. It's true. I can do the Mind Body Spirit Festival just on my own at home. I can read my own tarot cards, give myself a palm reading, sell myself some essential oils.
And you're set.
Yeah.
This needs to go back in the freezer.
And tell myself a whole lot of bullshit from a stage. I can do that.
Yeah, perfect. You'll be totally right to open for Michelle Obama.
70s high school was superior. I knew it. Yeah.
What was the most odd thing to happen to you in October so far, Miss?
Yeah.
Back at ya.
Yeah. Spill the beans. Brew a slew of teas to taste. Don't forget that.
For a New Age festival-y thingy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you gotta bring
I can
tea.
do that. Well, you know I can do that. I owe you some tea, too. Some of that, True Calm hydration tea.
Ow!
Liz is just killing herself. Don't mind that.
Just loudly. Sorry, I'll be more quiet next time.
A lady at T2 told me the other day that I shouldn't keep drinking the same teas now that it's spring, that I should rotate them.
Why? Who fucking rotates teas? I drink the same tea year round.
That's why you're the way you are.
Yeah, it? Oh, that's how I change my life and stop being such a weird person. I just rotate my T's. Why did no one tell me this?
Yeah, well, you see, it's done so much for me.
Oh yeah, I see that for sure. How what's your seasonal rotation for T's for spring?
I don't know. It's the first time it's been suggested to me. So I'm going home after this to rotate my T's.
Sounds good.
You moved out of your house and someone gave you a car? Holy cow.
I mean, temporarily.
My parents bought me a car, which was a scary thing because it was a coupe. A coupe. It's a little sports car and it had a very, very slopey back window that I couldn't actually see out of. So it was super scary for a new driver.
That would be super scary.
I hope I don't get given a car. I have nowhere to put one. There is that. Kriana, you really don't have anywhere to put a car. A Matchbox car. Oh, I know what we're getting Kriana for Christmas. Matchbox cars.
Yeah.
Oh, you told me off for licking things.
Yeah, I was kidding.
Now,
You gotta do it to the camera.
No!
This is how we start the OnlyFans. There you go. Yeah, that's gonna be like.
Don't cough on me as I'm licking things.
My throat just got suddenly really dry. That would be super weird to just be in a random place for 2 months. Like.
Who's been in a random place?
Mez is house sitting for 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
That would be weird for me.
I could never do that. I like having a base. I'm a real
Me
home.
too. I like to have, like, my spot. Ooh, mystery books are fun. We could do that.
We could
read
do
mystery books. I could do that. Go somewhere for 2 months and read mystery books.
Last time I stayed somewhere and I ran out of books to read, I ended up reading the autobiography of Joan Collins.
Who's Joan Collins?
Oh God, she's an actress who's like 9 million years old.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know her.
No, because you're young and stupid.
Yeah, that's true. That's
I'm
not
old
a word
and
of a
stupid.
lie.
I'm old and stupid.
No,
So
you're not looking at anything interesting over there.
no, she was an English actress, appeared in loads of movies, and then she got famous for being the villainess on the TV show Dynasty.
Am I supposed to know what Dynasty is? Ooh, a bathtub. I have a bathtub. Do you have a bathtub?
I do.
Oh, I like a good
We
bathtub.
don't move into a house if there's no bathtub. 3 houses ago, when we were looking for somewhere to live, David and I went to inspect a place, and he went ahead of me. He shot him. He was about 8 years old, and came out and just shook his head at me. And I went, no, and he just went, no bath. And I went, oh, we've got to go.
I'm little. Don't mock me because I'm little.
You're not little, you're just young.
Yeah, I'm 30. I feel weird. That's the weird thing that happened to me. I turned 30. That feels weird.
I have a son who's 30 and a daughter who's nearly 33. You talk weird?
Yeah, that would be
Because I still
super
think
weird.
of them as little kiddies.
Yeah, see, my mom says that, but I can't even remember what my kids were like as little kiddies. Like, and they're only 6 and 4.
They are little kiddies. That's why
I know. Oh.
she collected husbands. She did. She was like Elizabeth Taylor. You know who Elizabeth Taylor is? Oh God, just get out.
Who's Elizabeth Taylor? I'm not good at names, so chances are I probably have seen these people. I don't know who they are.
Streetcar Named Desire.
I've heard of that. Never watched it.
Okay. National Velvet.
No, I don't know that.
No. Married to Richard Burton twice.
Who's Richard Burton?
Jesus.
I feel like I'm failing a quiz here.
You know when you go into Priceline and there's all those knockoff semi-cheap perfumes and there's white diamonds and blue diamonds and they've got the name Elizabeth Taylor underneath them.
I've never noticed that detail. But she makes perfumes?
Well, she's dead, but she
Used to make perfumes.
used to put a name on perfumes.
Okay.
And she was very famous for having... Richard Burton bought some whopping great diamond for her engagement ring.
Oh, yeah. Is Richard Burton the guy that directed those weird movies, or is that somebody else?
That's Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
They're not related.
Being 30 is like being lost in a maze.
Or maybe it's us that's being with us is like being lost in a
Maybe.
maze.
That's true. It could be. Yeah, look, I don't know. I really want my 30s to be better than my 20s. My 20s felt like the worst. I'd actually quite like everything to feel meaningless. Then I wouldn't stress so much about fucking everything up, you know? Chocolate fingers.
Look, my 30s were better than my 20s.
Okay.
My 40s were better than my 30s, and my 50s have been better than my 40s.
So it just gets better.
It gets better.
That's encouraging.
I no
Never
longer
that.
have to travel with a packing case of tampons.
Fuck you. I mean, cups are a thing. I like cups.
So many historical references.
Historical. Does
Historical.
that make you feel old?
Yeah, back when we had wooden teeth and I watched Elizabeth Taylor on. You just have to accept that I'm old. I was born in the 60s, grew up in the 70s, came of age.
Being old, though. I want to be old.
Well,
Is that weird?
what's the other choice?
You
die.
I guess.
And then you can't make OnlyFans.
I know.
Well, you could for a ghost channel.
Ooh, ghost OnlyFans.
Ghost.
There's a lot of penetrating jokes that you could make with that. Your brain didn't go there? Mine did.
You're writing the wrong sort of fiction, Liz.
I know.
She needs to be writing ghost porn.
Clearly.
I agree, it does get better.
Good.
My teens and my 20s sucked.
Yeah. My teens sucked.
And then in my 20s, I was busy having babies who were diagnosed with disabilities, and I was married to the wrong man.
God, you're like telling my life story.
And then I had a parade of wrong men.
I remember that bit.
I mean, after my first husband, who we'll just call first husband, there was Yoga Man.
Yoga Man.
And then there was briefly Thighs Man.
Thighs?
Thighs Man.
How was he thighs man?
Because he's stressed about the size of his thighs.
Oh.
Only ghost
What
fans.
a weird thing to be stressed about.
Yeah. The couple of times he got... I actually think, looking back, he was ace.
Yeah, okay.
I bullied him into being not
ace.
ace. And, but he was stressed all the time about the size of his thighs.
Okay.
I couldn't see anything wrong with them, but...
So really not thick enough. It needs to go in the freezer again. But our cakes are ready to come out and start getting shaped, so that's good.
Oh, we can... Oh, cake shaping.
Woo! The fun part. How long have we been doing this for? 2 hours. We're doing better than I usually do. Honestly.
I'm going to need a rest and a back soon.
I always need a rest soon after this.
That sounded like my 20s for a minute, Helen, until you said man.
Sounds like my 20s.
I did attempt to cross the river
Oh, yes.
when I was in my 30s.
You didn't like the other side of the river.
You know, I was over men. I was having an anti-men phase, which really hasn't finished in a way. And thought, all right, I'll give the other side a crack. And a very obliging lady who was in the same amateur theatre company that I was in obliged me, but she said, "You're really not into this, are you?" And I went, "No."
Not really. Oh, dear.
You need to get your little camera thing back over here.
Yes, I do. But I just... 59%. It'll do.
Big effing idiot says they're learning.
What are you learning? Because I'm not teaching you anything.
OnlyFans.
Woo! Yeah, tips for starting an OnlyFans, sure. We're going to need like a board. I'm going to go get a board.
She's always doing this. She's leaving me here to entertain you again.
One day the kitchen will be set up and I won't have to go places.
It was the men, plural. Well, they weren't all at the same time. Mostly. Shut up, Helen. Anyway, yeah, I discovered that I wasn't a lesbian or bisexual, that I was cursedly heterosexual and had to put up with men. So I proceeded down that path.
The lesbian path?
No!
Oh, okay.
I was a failure at that.
Oh, right, okay. Alright.
But at least I can say I had a red hot crack at it, so to speak.
Yeah, sure. Oh, God. Yeah, the men plural was what changed it from being like my 20s for me too. Otherwise it was spot on. Same.
But it wasn't until my 40s that I had my slutty years.
Oh, there's still time for my slutty years. Fuck yeah.
Well, you have to get rid of who you're with before you can have slutty years.
I like him.
When I married Bill, I said, I wasn't sure I finished my slutty years. And he said, too bad. Well, then you stay with Joel and you not have slutty years.
But I want to have slutty years. Maybe he'll die.
They're more...
Please don't die.
That'd be really sad. I can't believe you said that.
No, I'm like serious. Oh, joking.
Look, they're less exciting. Well, they're exciting, but they're also very confusing. Slutty
years. Yeah.
Because I was running 3 men concurrently.
Oh, that sounds like work, friends.
Not if you call them all darling and don't bother with names.
Fair enough, yeah. How are we going to make this a bat?
Well...
I did not think this through.
Okay, head. Oval for the body, but a skinny oval so that we've got enough left over for the wings.
So we're going to build it like a puzzle piece. So, head, an oval body, and then sort of piece the wings together.
Or we just do an enormous head with wings sticking wings sticking out of it, like I showed you on that photo. Sorry, everybody.
No, that's fine.
And then put the boobs down below it.
Oh, yeah. Let's just wing it. Fuck it. We'll figure it out. Oh, fine.
So you've got to cut a head out. A giant head. The big giant head. Oh, don't. She's got...
Was this big enough?
No.
No, not really. Is this big enough?
No. Why don't you just attempt to cut out a circle?
Yeah, we're gonna wing it. It's gonna be fine. So, the trick... I'm making this trick up as I go. How big do we want? Like this big of a circle?
Do you want me to just get in there?
Maybe. I'm second guessing myself a lot here. We need like...
Alright. Look at this fabulousness.
Woo! That's a great head.
Oh my god, it's all crooked. Never mind. There we go.
Oh, bat heads aren't perfectly round. It's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's our head. If we can get it... Let's just break this part. Get it out.
There's the micro penis.
Alright, we need an oval for the body. Alright. This is going to be the weirdest cake I think I've ever made. But
it's all good. Okay, so that's the head.
So I reckon we need like oval body, right?
Yeah,
but
do
we
that.
kind of got to save cake for the wings. So let's... Well, we do have the other cake.
Oh, it's been on a diet.
It's a skinny bat. We got to have room for the boobs.
True.
So here's its head. There's its body. This is the best bat ever.
You know, we just know bat anatomy down.
We do. We have it like so perfectly memorized. All right, because see then, this is a pretty good wing.
Yeah.
It's not gonna fit on our board. That's fine.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We really fucking are. Oh, I ripped the other thing I was gonna use as a wing. We use the top part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah, we definitely know what we're doing. Okay. So our wings might have to be... Maybe his body needs to go this way.
Yes.
Yes.
And then where are you going to put the head?
This is his head.
It's sitting on top of the body.
What's it... Oh, is it not meant to
Are we
be?
doing a 3D bat now?
Should we do it like this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that looks better.
Duh, woman.
I don't know.
That's an enormous wing.
Yeah, we're going to have to trim it. It doesn't fit. So, yes, it is an enormous wing. We're going to have to trim it.
It's a freaking albatross now.
It is an albatross. Bats actually have fairly big wings. Like think about it.
They do.
Like,
why is one really straight?
because we haven't cut it yet. Jesus.
No, it's in a cast.
Yes, cast wing.
I was just seeing if there was any new comments. People are stunned into silence or have left.
I know, probably left. I mean, I don't know. The viewer count on this is not accurate, I don't think.
What does it say? 1?
3 at the moment.
Hold me back.
But it said 3 and we had 4 people in chat before.
I'm so confused.
So it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, and then we're going to need another board to put...
No, the micro penis will go here.
Yes, and then the boobs go there.
Yeah. We can't put nipples on it because that's against the TOS.
The original series?
Terms of service.
Oh, TOS means Star Trek: The Original Series.
We have a whole nother cake. I don't know that we're gonna need it.
For the micro penis.
Too big for a micro penis. Hello, big. It's the albatross bat with boobs.
Okay, so there's the micro penis. Oh, it won't even
That's too wide. Come on, be realistic.
Fine.
Get a knife. Jesus.
Look, I've just squashed it. There we go.
Yeah.
There's the micro penis.
Okay. Does he get micro balls or no?
Oh God, we're getting really. Why is it crooked?
Because it keeps falling. All right, there. So.
And then we've got to cut 2 little boobs.
Yeah, so we'll cut this in half, and you work on your boob, and I'll work on my boob. Brought you a knife. Oh, my boob broke. That's fine. I can make it work.
Okay.
So we're doing this separately without looking at each other, so we have no idea what size the other person is doing.
Oh, obviously mine's an old lady boob.
Saggy, is it? Mine's young and perky, so it's gonna be. So wait, so we gotta put it on the other side because you're doing that wing, so I gotta put mine here. Perfect.
Oh look, they kind of match.
I like it.
Yeah.
Mine's actually bigger than yours in the end. They gotta be together. You gotta have back cleavage. Alright. Wings.
Yes.
You work on your wing.
A rare sighting of the albatross bat. The chocolate booby albatross bat. Yep.
This is actually, like, I don't think you could even tell this is gluten-free. Can you tell?
No,
it's actually really good.
It tastes nice.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's
Right?
gluten-free usually.
Right? Well, I think my housemate went upstairs, so I said hand him a piece.
Okay. Does our bat have a face? Oh, we're going to use the ganache for that. Make the face.
Yeah, but they kind of have, like, a snout, don't they? We want to shape it a bit.
I was going to say,
Look at,
and eyes.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Don't need pointiness. Alright, I'm here for this. They have ears, too. Shit, we need ears.
Oh, no.
This is a good ear.
It looks like
in my ear.
a bad bat.
This is interesting. So this is our creation so far.
Disturbing, isn't it?
Yeah, we need to ice it.
Are we going to fix the cast?
Yeah, that's your job. That's your wing.
Oh!
This is my wing.
Okay, so I've got to curve it out a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, your bat's been working out on his side.
He's got muscles. And we have to, mine's too long, so. Well, welcome to our stream. Okay, so we're in Australia, and in Australia right now it's Beltane / Halloween. Beltane is a festival.
A fire festival celebrating all that is fertile and let's party time.
Yes. So, a bat. So we're making a bat with boobs because the bat's for Halloween, the boobs are for Beltane. It's weird, but we're having fun. We won't talk about the micro penis. Yeah, so this is going to be the weirdest looking bat cake ever.
So now we
that's fine. Well, no, my wing's not right. It's either too long. We gotta...
Well, trim it.
I'm trimming it, but then yours is going to be too long. Yeah.
Okay, well... Alright, dude, you've got to have some...
wing surgery.
I'm clipping its wings there.
Nice. Oh, that's better. Mine's much thicker than yours. Don't bats have, like...
Oh no, she's getting into technical details now. You want to do little doovers.
Yes. It's got to look like a bat, right? If we're going to do it, we got to commit.
I didn't know that bats came crinkle cut.
The crinkle cut fries. Yeah, so the recipe I used is from a cookbook called Crazy Sweet Creations by Anne Reardon. She has a YouTube channel called How to Cook That. She's amazing.
Yeah, sure.
However, and we were looking at her cake recipe and I was like, nah, friend, this cake recipe is wrong. So we just changed it and I reckon it turned out pretty good.
Alright, so now we ice this creation.
Your wing broke.
You leave off my bat's underarm.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it's for not having a plan.
It's sort of a
I think
bear,
it looks alright.
a bear bat hermaphrodite.
Yeah. We still have a whole nother cake in here.
Oh, what are we going to do with that?
I don't know. Eat it?
I can't take it home because David doesn't eat chocolate cake.
Just Bill?
Bill has diabetes and does not need to be eating chocolate cake.
Well,
And I'm
I
pre-diabetic.
will eat it.
Your children will eat it.
Probably.
And she puts her finger in the ganache.
Yes, you did.
Excuse me, I put in the drips. I didn't put it in the bowl of it.
I was just touching the top.
We're so hygienic here. So, I don't know what to do with all this extra cake.
Eat it.
I am.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. Willow, it's like we've taken to the bat's wings with pinking shears. Our original decision was we were going to make a sexy bat. Bat for Halloween, sexy for Beltane.
I think it's a sexy bat. That's a pretty sexy bat. Oh, we could... No, it won't fit because the other cake's like this big. His wings would flop off.
Looks like a bear owl.
Look, I'm here for that too.
I mean, I'm
I'm
okay.
here for anything.
I heard
Great
that
no
about
matter
you.
what happens.
I'm going to eat his underarm.
Did you just say I've heard that about you? Oh, that's
Okay.
great. Alright, well, I reckon we just knife it.
Well, if we're going to... Are we going to put, like, lace on the boobs?
Yeah, but I got,
So we're just going to start slopping stuff on. I know what I'm doing. Oh, God, he's falling apart.
I've got writing icing for that.
Oh, fancy. I didn't know it was so posh over here.
I got all the fancy shit. Alright.
Now we see, my daughter will be turning in her grave. Not that she's dead, but she's like,
Our
oh my...
future grave.
Her future grave because she's like, oh, God, my mother can't cook. What is she... Is she icing a cake? Stop her!
The lucky thing is I cooked it, so it'll be delicious. I can cook, just saying. And yeah, like it looks a bit like an owl bear, right?
Yeah. Are you putting icing under the boobs?
Just to make them stick.
That was a big problem in Vietnam.
They didn't
Boob
have
sweat.
any icing under their boobs.
No, boob sweat.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It was very unpleasant, all up.
I bet.
You get up in the morning, you have a shower, you sweat in the shower. So we're sticking to our side of the
Yes,
bat.
except I'm just sticking on the bits. Yeah.
So, okay, you better ice the boob,
Yes.
as they say in the classic. Do you know that the chocolates crap you can get to put on someone's body to be all sexy
Oh yes.
tastes like shit?
Why?
I don't know, because I got it given a tube of it by, God, long story, a belly dance class, a male belly
Your
dance
whole
class,
life is a long story.
and I didn't want to use it on my hairy boyfriend at the time because I thought, oh God, that shit'll never come off. So I, just be yuck. So we ended up trying it on toast,
Oh, ew.
and it was super unpleasant.
That sounds gross.
I'm gonna ice the penis.
Yeah, that's your job, remember?
Oh, that's right, because I'm the one who's the expert on micro penises.
Yes. The one with experience.
Boy, I can't wait to write my memoirs.
I can't wait to read your memoirs, honestly.
You can hardly see the micro penis.
Well, I did worry about blending in. We'll give him like a thong. Just to emphasize it. You definitely need well-iced boobs. If your boobs aren't well-iced, what are you even doing? Don't come to the party.
Sticking the boobs on.
Yep.
Need well-iced boobs. You do need well-iced boobs. Mine looks like I've been laying brickwork.
I don't know that mine's better.
Doing the top of his boob. His? There.
Is
Get
the
your-
top of my boob done? Yeah. Good
Get your
enough.
pronouns right, Helen.
Their boob. Stasia corrects me if I don't, if I assume someone's gender. It's fantastic. If we're driving down the road and I say, that guy cut me off, she goes, how do you know it's a guy? Like, you're right, I don't know it's a guy. That person cut me off.
There was a whole discussion before we went to Vietnam about calling groups of people guys.
Oh yes, I do that and I'm trying to stop.
Yes. Well, I've decided on the word groovers.
Oh yeah, I like groovers.
It's dated, it's non-gendered, and it just works.
I like fam.
No, fam is my... Oh God, I've ruined the bat's eye.
Helen! You're making our horrible looking bat even more horrible looking. How could you?
It's Halloween, it's meant to look horrible.
Is this kind of what we were going for?
Oh God, I've ripped his ear off.
Stop ripping things!
Did you stick the ears on?
No, not yet.
Well, that's why.
Well, you stick your own ear on.
Fine, I've got to rip his ear off now. Here, have a bit of glue.
Delicious glue. Just saying.
I once made some cookies for a pagan festival that turned out to be fireproof.
Fireproof cookies.
Yes, no one wanted to eat them. Someone kicked up a big fuss saying, there's cinnamon in them. I'm allergic to cinnamon. It'll make my heart race and I'll explode or something. So everyone ended up throwing them on the bonfire and they didn't burn.
I wish you'd told me about this cooking experience before I invited you on my cooking channel. No, I'm just kidding. Sounds amazing. How did you make non-burning biscuits? I don't
know, but I reckon they could have used them on the space shuttle instead of those tiles that kept falling off.
Maybe. The ones that caught on fire.
A friend says, puny and unfortunate humans. Alright then. I don't understand.
I don't either. I wanted to pretend that I did, but I don't get it.
We have a lot of icing here.
I told you, if we end up with too much ganache, that's fine, because it's delicious.
Here's me, who I really need to lose about 15 kilos.
Eh.
Oh, you're smoothing your bat out.
What are you meant to do?
Mine's just chunky.
I mean, that gives texture.
Look, that's fur. Alright? He's fur.
Like, I can get behind that. Oh, instead of saying guys.
Oh.
Puny and unfortunate humans. I like that.
Yeah,
too,
that is...
actually.
That's yeah.
I can get behind that.
I just decided on groovers. So the first morning of the women's getaway, I come downstairs and go, hey, groovers, and they all stare at me like birds chirping. And I'm like, this is what we agreed on, wasn't it? And then the facilitator turns around and goes, so anyway, guys.
Oh, what?
And I'm like, oh, I just spat on the bat. Oops.
Don't spit on the cake. Rude.
What else am I meant to do?
Telling me off for putting my fingers in it and you go and spit on it. What are you doing?
Look, for years we've all been spitting on cakes when we blow candles
I know,
out.
it's always bothered me that, to be honest.
But he uses a booming narrator's voice. Yes.
Perfect. See, if I had a booming narrator's voice, I would call everyone puny humans.
Speaking of booming narrators' voices and Orson Welles, of which we were not speaking, but we now are, I've just been to a production of War of the Worlds, which is a play of the radio play.
Oh, yes,
And I must say that they admittedly tried to do their best with getting an Orson Welles type main character, but it wasn't Orson Welles.
Yeah. I don't know who
Didn't have that voice.
Oh, yes.
Oh, this is just going to drip down.
That's fine.
Off the micropenis.
Isn't that, like, just how that works? I don't know. I've never...
Not in my experience. For those of you who just joined us.
Oh, I bet you wish you hadn't. Yeah. This is hurting my neck, honestly.
How is icing hurting your neck?
Because I'm, like, bending over weird.
Bends your knees.
My knees hurt. I'm an old lady. I have premature old person's disease.
Which disease? We get many.
Fibro.
Oh, yeah. I think my thyroid problems were masquerading as fibro.
Oh, yeah, possibly. I'm having my thyroid checked just in case.
Thyroids are
dumb. Why do we even have them?
No,
Why do we even have that lever?
Yes, well, don't pull the lever. I suppose that if we didn't have a thyroid, all our hormones would run around our body all at once.
Oh yeah, that would be problematic, I guess.
It's like, you know, that's why we have time to stop everything happening all at once.
Oh, yeah. Guess I've never thought about that.
Yeah, leakage. Micro penis leakage. Oh my god, this has just gone to the dogs.
It was always going to, wasn't it? Was this not what you anticipated? You're a lot farther along than I am.
Well, that's because I don't care.
Yeah, fair. I'm trying to, like, match up the details. I feel like, yeah, that would be better.
See, yours looks all smooth. He's obviously shaved. You've done a shave back, whereas mine's all furry.
Oh no, his ear's upside down. That'll be fine.
This is why when my daughter started school, she started going to friends' houses for play dates and immediately started asking the mothers, will you teach me to cook? My mum's rubbish at it.
Oh, fair enough.
And I just had to come to terms with, yes, I am rubbish at it.
Maybe that's what I did, Mez. Maybe not. You'll never prove it in court.
I know. I'm just glad I'm a Reiki master because the energy makes all the food I cook taste better.
Oh yeah.
Rather than it actually being better.
I mean, I guess that's one way to do it.
Have I left any holes in my back?
What is a Reiki master?
Well, Reiki is a form of energy transference
Oh, okay.
for healing.
Oh, okay.
And being a Reiki master means that you can initiate other people into that form of energy transmission.
Mm. His nose has gone wonky.
There we go.
Can you steal someone else's energy? Because I'd like some.
No.
Rude.
That's really not polite.
No. Yeah, I didn't ask if it was polite. I just asked if it was possible.
Some would say yes, some would say no.
Oh, okay. I mean...
I saw you dob that icing onto the bench, Liz, so you could eat it. There's film evidence.
No, there's not. I'll delete it.
Yeah, now you can eat it.
Yeah.
I dobbed her hand. Ha ha ha
ha. Good catch.
Oh, now I have to eat that.
Oh, no.
What a shame.
Should I get...
Have I covered all my bat? Has he got any holes?
I mean, his nose is a bit holy, but I guess technically that's maybe
well, he
my
needs
side.
to breathe.
No, he doesn't. He's dead. That's the Halloween part of it.
I didn't know we were doing a dead bat.
I don't know. Did you think he was going to fly off the table?
Anything's possible with a micro penis.
Didn't know micro penises were magical.
Superpowers.
Oh,
wait a minute, I missed a whole bit of his nose.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. What are you doing?
Oh, you've missed a whole bit of his eye. I better fill
I
that in.
haven't finished.
Look, just put that in there. There.
Should I get...
I can't believe the fiddliness you're into.
Should I have tiny little, like, googly eyes, but that are edible?
Yeah.
Should we? They're not the right size, but we could still put them on to see what it looks like.
So who votes for smooth bat and who votes for furry bat?
You know, which side of the cake looks better? Helen's side?
Mine's got a pointy eye. It's disturbing.
So we have Helen's side, Liz's side.
So mine's furry and Liz's is shaved.
How do you like your bats? Shaved or furry? All right. Are we gonna put lace on?
Yeah. Okay. Don't look at my bat.
What?
Don't look at my boob.
Right.
Don't look at my boob.
Forgot we were doing them separate. Yeah, I'm not looking.
Okay, so
I'm eating cake.
how do you...
They are furry, but cake's hard.
Oh, this is googlier than I thought it was.
Hold on, I'm getting the googly eyes.
Oh, this is meant to be a sexy lace negligee. It's turning into a jam disaster. Oh, there we go. So this is, a bat wearing a negligee for sexy time Beltane. Oh dear.
We should get Nerbdurger to come in and blind react to our cake. That just makes it. That's perfect.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the sound you'd get from a micropenis.
Oh.
Oh my god, look at his eyes. Oh god. Look, we're having fun, even if none of the rest of you are. Oh, Jesus. My 38 followers is gonna go down to like 2. Oh, that's fine though.
Okay.
Hey, you gotta cover yours up now so that I can do mine. Wait,
alright.
just put your hand over it so I can't see it. I can still see it. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna go.
We'll see what Liz's idea of sexy lace looks like. Only bat fans.
Yeah.
Ah,
Fuck yes.
Batman has a whole new thing.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, so.
Oh, their wings wouldn't work if they were furry. Oh, shit. Do I have to smooth out his wings?
Yes, you've made our bat, like, disabled. So he fits with the theme of, like, our lives.
Well, I'm going to need a, Oh, God, I've just touched the boob. I'm going to need a container of hot water then. If you want me to smooth out my bat.
It's fine.
If we were talking anatomically correct.
Anatomically correct? You wouldn't have a micropenis.
That's right. I feel the eyes would be bigger.
Yeah, probably. Oh, Jesus, hurt.
I keep touching the boob.
Stop touching the boob.
Look, it's my boob.
Oh, God. Okay. I don't know.
I'm crying.
I can't see what I'm doing. The eyes is very difficult.
Hang on, Kriana's put a reaction in. What
is
is
that?
it?
I think it's like a face palm, maybe?
Look, I never said that cake decorating was one of my talents, alright?
Oh, my
I
heart.
can story tell till the cows come home. What is that?
It's supposed to be a heart.
What?
You made me laugh. I couldn't do it.
Why have you got a strawberry on it?
It's not a strawberry. Oh my god.
How do you know my child's bat penises? One wonders. I watch David Attenborough.
Bat only fans. Where else would I learn it from?
There's probably a channel.
It probably is.
Someone Google, please. Is bat fans only, or what? What? It's a face palm. Kriana says. I don't know why. Why have you put a red chicken and a noddy?
It's supposed to be a flower.
Oh,
It's not working.
it looks like noddy. In what universe is noddy sexy?
Naughty only fans. I
Gnomes only.
don't know. So my flower didn't work.
I didn't know I was putting different flowers on.
I didn't know what else is laced.
My bat's just got
We're just gonna do circles.
worms, really.
I don't know. Lacy.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, if we're doing that, looks like I've already done that. Actually, I forgot to put
Straps. How's your bra staying on?
Hollywood tape.
Fair enough. That makes sense. Actually, that tracks.
Liz will stop breathing shortly.
Yes, she will.
It's not my fault. Give me that. I better put some straps on my back.
If I don't survive, blame Helen. Oh.
You know, this is like all bras. The straps are too flimsy.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking as I did it too. I was like, this is way too thin, but that's just
I'm gonna put some big
accurate.
I'm gonna put some big boob straps on this mother.
Should we do white underwear?
White underwear?
Or
What?
does it need to be red?
Well, there's
this isn't white. This is green. Never mind. It's just red.
That's very fertile.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm putting some...
You could do like a leaf.
On his micro penis?
Yeah.
Do you know I went shopping for a bikini in Honolulu?
Oh, yes.
And they're all made for tiny little Japanese girls.
Of course.
I ended up at the Harley Davidson shop.
Did you find something?
Well, I bought the biggest bikini that Honolulu had.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not a huge woman. And it had studs all over it and the Harley Davidson logo on the arse.
Nice. That is epic.
Oh, so you did more. So here we go.
Yeah, it had to like be a proper bra.
Why? It's only going to get ripped off by this fat person's partner. Oh, honey, I like how you dressed in a naughty bra for me.
Not naughty. I promise.
There. She put a leaf on the micro penis. I can't believe this. It's a corset, yes.
Yeah, corset and a leaf.
Bats are mammals, right?
Yeah.
It's got no belly button.
That's your problem. How do you do a belly? You have to
Hang
just,
on, easy.
divot.
Put a divot
Is
in
it an innie or an outie? It's an innie.
There.
That looks horrible. What are you doing?
It's an innie.
I'm glad we're going for an anatomical correctness.
The leaf makes sense. Got to make it TOS compliant. Yes.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
We can't. You know, our bat doesn't
It's
have...
clothed. It's fully clothed. Every bit is covered.
Yes. Our bat doesn't have a mouth. I'm just saying.
Well, like this. Okay.
Put some lipstick on it.
The thing is, this is like its snout, so its mouth has to be like here, right?
Oh, it's smiling at least. It's happy.
It's very happy. We have made a very sexy bat.
Tune in next week where Liz will be doing something normal.
I mean, probably not. Alright, we gotta get Nerdburger to come in and see.
Okay. Let's not tell him who did what.
We won't.
Yeah, now we don't have a naked bat. So he's got a fig leaf thong on. Oh, they have a fig leaf thong and a bra that has decent straps and lipstick. Yes. Which side of the bat do you like more?
Yes! Vindication!
It's shaved. Mine's furry. Oh, he's leaving. He's holding his face in his hands and now he's leaving. What a shame.
Do you want to try some?
Yeah.
It's also got a micro penis.
It does. We covered it with a leaf, though.
No.
I've heard the phrase micro penis a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Let's come up a bit.
Not that small. Well, I need to take some photos before
Oh yes,
we eat
definitely.
it.
Come on.
No one will ever believe this.
All right, here's a better shot of our bat. Oh god.
Praise us now.
Yes, please tell us how amazing our cooking is.
Well, you want me to come back, don't you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can't wait to make the lamb cake next
Oh
Thursday.
god, I'm so excited about the lamb cake, honestly.
Hang on. Let's move the knife
Yeah,
away.
that's fair. And the icing.
And the bat's shaving cream or whatever it is.
Oh. I'm fun in here.
This is fabulous. I'm going to get a close up of the face because of that. It looks like a womble.
It looks like a what?
A womble.
What's that?
Oh my god.
She doesn't know what the wombles are.
What's a womble?
Oh god, why am I even here anymore?
I don't know.
The wombles were sort of like pre-Muppets.
Oh.
Pommy pre-Muppets that lived on Wimbledon Common.
Oh, was it a flying wombat?
No.
That's what Kriana thinks it is. Oh,
A flying womble. Is it?
a flying womble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not a
because it's got
wombat.
wings.
Yeah,
I can't. It's very tiny.
You know, hey, you know who it looks like with those tiny eyes? Sid from Ice Age.
Oh, it does look a bit Sidish. I'd take that. All right, shall we eat it?
Yes. Cut a bit of the poor thing off. Oh, what are we starting with?
Boobs, obviously.
Okay.
What else would we start with? We're just gonna go.
Oh
This is my
God!
boob.
It reminds me of when I had that lumpectomy.
Oh God.
Oh, put your finger on it.
I know you want to. I couldn't help myself.
No, I know. Okay.
All right.
And then get your plate. Underground, overground, wombling free. The wombles of Wimbledon common are we.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about. Are you coming to eat your cake?
Oh,
I'm giving him the micro penis.
poor bat. Womble Sid.
No.
Nah. I gave you a bit with the micro penis.
Sweet.
All right, da 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 da. Here we go.
I don't have a fork. Oh, we're just fingering it.
Oh God. Right, don't get me a fork. I can't eat it without a fork now. Tune in next week when Liz will have recovered her sanity. She's lost it. She's really lost it at this point. See, we've given her an asthma attack.
I really am gonna have an asthma attack.
Well,
No.
where's your puffer?
In the other room. I'll be
That's
fine.
useful. So next time I'm down here, put the puffer
In
on
the kitchen.
Hmm.
It will take a whole fortnight to recover.
And I won't be here next fortnight,
No.
probably.
How sad. Where are you going? Queensland.
No. Soon I head off to Western Australia to Sisterhood Rising.
Oh.
So, goddess, womanly woo-woo for a couple of days.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, I'll be getting my goddess on. Her sanity was long gone. Well, I have to say, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's fairly accurate. What do you reckon? Tastes alright?
Mm.
Can you tell it's gluten free?
No.
No, it is very moist and yummy for gluten-free. I'm eating the boob now. There's something I thought I'd never say again. Nerdburger's leaving. See, old ladies are not square.
No.
Old ladies have led weird lives.
Mm-hmm.
Very.
Oh. Yeah, definitely thank goodness. Who wants to be sane? Sane is boring.
It's probably another dryer setting.
Probably.
I don't know, I don't have a dryer.
I do. I can go check it to see if it has the same setting. No. Well, it's good, but it's very rich.
It is. I will be hyped up on sugar for quite a while now.
Oh,
Because
God.
I really needed that, obviously.
I was gonna say you hyped up on sugar sounds even funnier.
It's like,
Oh, I dropped my cake.
oh, we should ask Joel how he's enjoying the micro penis.
Rub it in his mouth, yeah.
How's that micro penis feel in your mouth?
Oh, God. I'm gonna get banned from Twitch.
Are we not supposed to talk about those sorts
I
of
don't
things?
know. We're gonna
Brianna,
find out.
are we going to get banned?
Oh, that's fine if we
Does
do
this violate the
TOS?
the
The original series. Oh,
That's what I thought TOS stood for.
terms of service.
Well, I knew that the original series didn't fit some of the things I was reading, but I didn't know what else it could stand for.
Fair enough.
You know, everyone's gone quiet. They probably left from exhaustion.
Oh, Grant's still here. I am.
I've heard people talk about worse, so as long as you're not showing it, I believe.
We're good. We're fine. We put a leaf on it.
Yeah. That adding to the progressive finger licking. I can't talk about drugs though.
Yeah, we won't do that.
Well, there goes my big talk on aspirin.
Yeah. Yeah, I need a drink. Jesus.
We probably can't talk about alcohol either.
I didn't mean alcohol. I just meant like a drink, like fluid.
Water. Oh, you can't do water, can you?
Gatorade.
I can do water. Hint.
Would you like some water? I'll get you some.
So we can't talk about... What else can't we talk about? Because I feel like we've covered 70 topics. This will be enough sugar for me for the next fortnight. It must be rich if you need a drink. Is it a glass of milk required type cake?
Yes. 100%. If Helen could drink milk.
Yes. Mmm. Almond milk. I'm actually not a big Fight Club. Can't talk about...
Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club. You can't talk about Fight Club.
I can't read what Kriana said. I can't talk about...
Unaliving yourself. Fair enough.
Oh. Well, we're both alive, so I guess we're alright. And we've survived this cake.
We did.
Look what you did to it. It's had a mastectomy.
Just on one side. It's still got a fully intact boob over there.
I am, just to, blow my cover a bit, I am writing a superhero origin story.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Of a 40-year-old woman with cancer.
Oh, yeah?
Who comes out, she basically ends up minus both breasts.
Oh, yeah?
And the chemotherapy kicks her over into early menopause, and her hot flushes are her superpower.
I like that.
And she's also bald.
Oh, yeah?
So that subverts several narratives about female superheroes.
Yeah, I read that. For sure.
Boobless and bald.
Yeah.
Liz
You're
is
not allergic to bees, right?
No.
Okay, good.
I have a bee story.
Do you? There's a bee out there.
Attracted by the sugar, probably.
Probably. Let's open the garage door a little bit. If it would escape.
What was I going to say? Oh, a bee story.
story.
We used to have a backyard swimming pool that attracted bees for little drinky poos in summer.
Oh,
anyway, I climbed out of the pool one day and I stood on a bee. And I felt the sting, and I immediately sat down and pulled the stinger out of my foot and then went, Mom, Mom! Meanwhile, my best friend was angry at the bee for having stung me, so she whacked it with the laundry basket. Like I was going to die anyway.
Yeah.
But whacked it with the laundry basket.
Or bee.
And then later on she pointed to the dead bee and she said, it's because it stung you that it died.
No! That's a bit macabre. I stood on a bee. Yeah, I know. I managed to, live through that whole thing. I didn't stop breathing or nothing. It's great. Turned out all good in the end.
It did.
And it's not a bad cake. Honestly, I liked it better without the ganache.
It is very sweet.
Yeah. It was better without the ganache, for sure.
Well, maybe next time we put a glaze on it.
Ooh, glazes are tricky. But yeah, we could.
Well, we can fuck it up later.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck up a glaze, no problem. I've only glazed something once in my life, and I don't think I did it right. That's alright. Cool, well.
So, next time I come here, what are we going to do?
I don't know.
Votes, people?
It really depends on when you come.
Well, true.
Because we're going to do the lamb cake, but we're going to do that at Easter.
We're going to do that
a long way away.
It is. Meanwhile, hey, we were going to do a gluten-free fruit cake.
Were we?
Well, that's what I hinted to you.
Oh, yes.
Because I could do with a fruit cake for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. You can make fruit. I've never had fruit cake. Well, when are we coming to cook at Mez's place?
Well, let's tee up a date.
Yeah. Sounds fun to me. Bring my stuff.
Bring your stuff. I'll bring my fabulous apron and myself.
I've got a fabulous apron.
So, yes, when are we going to... What do you want us to cook?
Well, we'd have to do vegan and gluten-free.
Vegan and gluten-free something. Do you want us to cook serious
well,
or...
Mez is a very good baker, so...
Oh. Well, I might not be needed. Because you two could do it and do it something that people would actually enjoy watching and...
Well, but I think they'd enjoy watching you too.
People must like watching disaster shows.
Oh, absolutely. That's what Nailed It is. It's just watching everything go downhill really quickly. Have you not watched Nailed It either? This is very Nailed It.
Oh.
This is very much what you'd get on a Nailed It show. It'd be perfect.
Well, so my job is to come in and fuck things up.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh, thank goodness I've got a life goal at last. I've waited 58 years for a life path, and now it
you've
comes.
got it. Yeah, perfect.
Just when.
Yeah, you just need to be non-compliant.
Just
tell
when
the recipe to fuck
retirement
off.
is on the horizon. I'm nearly 60. Now I find the life path.
Well, it always hits you at the worst time. Yeah, right? A trio of us winging it sounds amazing. Just be chaos and glorious.
I'm really good at making scones, but I don't know how entertaining that is.
Do you know I've never made scones?
I need to teach you to make scones.
Like, ever.
Gosh.
Never made scones. For the Americans, they're a bit like biscuits, but they're sweet.
So, if we were going to do this again at someone else's house, what sort of cake or biscuit or whatever would you like to see us
What am
stuff
I?
up?
If you're the tall one and she's the funny one, am I just...
You're the young one.
Okay. Alright, I'll take that. Ooh, pumpkins. Ooh, could we do like a pumpkin cake?
Yeah.
I would love a pumpkin cake.
Let's do a pumpkin cake.
Can we do a pumpkin cake?
In the shape of a pumpkin?
Oh, Christmas cooking again too. Ooh, in the shape of a pumpkin.
Oh my god, could you imagine how big it's got to be?
Yeah, right. Okay. No. Okay. Step back a minute. What are you envisioning?
You know, one of those massive full American pumpkins that you see on the...
See, I was
doorstep.
picturing like
A little mini pumpkin?
flat pumpkin.
Oh, yeah, okay. Not a 3D pumpkin.
Yeah, no, just like a 2D.
Okay, well, let's do a pumpkin cake.
Let's do it. Can we do a pumpkin cake?
Mini pumpkin cake. It has to be orange.
Yeah, defs. Oh, this would be weird. Although there are some gourds that are green, but nah. What kind of pumpkins? I have lots of questions. I also need to sit down though. We've been doing this for just under 3 hours, which is about my
swap
cutoff
places
point.
and sit you. Yes. I will need to go and revive
Recover.
myself
Me
and
too.
recover
I need to clean up this kitchen.
from the sight of this bat cake.
Finish watching Dairy Girls.
I feel Batman would be proud.
Ah, we could definitely help you with using up your pumpkins. I would love to make a pumpkin cake, honestly. Let's do it. Let's do it.
With almonds as
Oh,
the
I love
seeds.
almonds.
You know, if
Oh, like in it. Oh, yeah. You're going hyper realistic on me. Oh, butternuts are great. That's my favorite pumpkin. That's perfect. Let's
if you
do
do
it.
the cake in the shape of half a butternut pumpkin,
With like seed.
and
Ah.
almonds as the seeds.
Ah. Are you in, Mez? Keep naming you. Sorry. Are you in? Do you want to make a hyper realistic pumpkin cake with us? You're gonna be so bad at that, and it's gonna be great.
How hyper realistic, and I'm involved.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the bat.
That is a very. You made it furry. You went very realistic.
I don't know.
Like.
A bit of it's fallen off.
Yeah, just eat
Oh,
it.
look, it hasn't shaved under its arms. There we go.
Armpit hair on a bat. I don't know. Alright, we'll do it. Alright, so we're going to set up a pumpkin baking challenge with Mez,
Yes.
who is vegan. So it will be vegan, gluten-free, pumpkins. It'll be great. Might not be the next stream, but we'll figure out a date.
Look, it's got a leg there. With a heel. It's got a heel. Hang on, we better give it another leg. This is too good. Oh, he's missed leg day on one side. Can people see that?
Yeah, I think so. We've added legs. I think he looks more like a bear now.
Yes. And he's got dark pants on.
Yeah, they're pants. Perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
Now he's definitely closed, and we're fine.
Yes. He's got cords on. And he's missed leg day just on one side. All right, I think we need to finish.
If you'd like to have this much fun with us again, tune in, maybe not next time, but the time we do this again.
Or secretly message Liz saying never have that lunatic on again.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want Helen back, let me know. But to be honest, I'm going to ignore you and do it anyway. Because it's my stream, damn it.
Yeah, we had fun.
Oh, I had fun. Yeah, they are leg disabled a bit. Look, their legs aren't even connected, so at this point...
Oh, they are now. Look, I've shoved that in there.
Well, I need to go. And I will see you all soon. Thanks for Thanks
Bye.
for joining us on our Virgin Studio kitchen cooking. Oh, it was so great having you here, and I will talk to
Thanks,
you soon.
people.
Oh, we're gonna raid. Yes, who are we raiding? Ooh, apples. Cool. What's the name? Let me know when I will do it. Abishan. Ooh, I like their name. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna raid a bish in her bra.
Non-compliance is catching. Go out and be non-compliant, people.
Rail. Do it. Revolution. Ah, you know what? I'm just gonna type it. Fuck this. Alright, so we need to do. I don't remember how to do it. Is it hashtag raid? Nope, that's not hashtag. Raid. I don't remember how to do this. Bear with me. I'm just trying a thing. No, that didn't work. Remind me how to do it, Kriana. It's been too long. Oh, for that kind of, yeah, I remember now. Okay. Here we go. Raid. Fish.
You know, Kriana could tell me this 5 times and I still wouldn't know how to do it.
I mean, it's taken some getting used to. Ah. Does it not have the... What are they called? The little underlining things.
The underlying thing.
2 eyes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I get you. We'll get there eventually, I swear. That's fine. Right. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
See you again soon.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I got there. I told you I'd get there. Hi, yeah. I do remember that raid. Here. Did
Are
that
we-
work?